This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Na woni mi say fault eye NDC ama yokono chese o mahu ewo abato ehoma ne mu no NPP for so mahu fault bi na mo de bakwa koma AC eno no Justin Frimpong kodua ne kai eno na Kevin Taylor fire no won say mu mahu NDC for ye dem mu didi o matem mo hu ze fault NDC for ye dem mu didi o matem na wo hu Ken Agyapong video bi a trend omoko abrekuma ekoye campaign na wote wona wada Kevin Taylor say na adwen no yasoso nti no ho na waya ba kote a na chese wasa wako off no ho no sada say bona som nifa no ansa na ne ho atimi asisi no ho so bi Kevin Taylor we didn't check Kevin Taylor afire Kennedy wasanya Kennedy ne didi ba me atem say onya adwen obetim de bo man Ghana nti ba ne se na Kennedy esanta ba me chi se yento ababa nti ya wase wo se Kennedy etrofo afi onho an eku raise mi kire Kevin Taylor ne ku raise ba say CBG Consolidated Bank Ghana ya ton no press conference na we name na press release the name na CBG for aye dia base dia amanfo bi na mamo keka say ya ton CBG dia ma aye abrofo bi no kra bi enim Kevin Taylor zo ma ton Mudamu wa azembo mamunko yi musika na mutawo. In fact, wa fire pa yenti Kevin.
79 days na yakoto aba 79 days na yako akoto aba akoyi president papa onim nyansa 79 days na yakoto aba itia MPP na ye the NDC aba power inti me kai aka 79 days sebio 79 days no brofo no somawa Mr. P I already got the video, so I really appreciate Mr. P I have the video here. On the ground sent the video to me. So I appreciate this. Enti me mamati ase say days aka no edioson enkron 79 days ni akoto aba yama NPP na na doda ko ekufuado one Mahmoud Baumia 8 years no omo die da gisika ewia ye kunya to atwene aka 79 days pe so omka say ombekọ ofa eye jantra for draws crop fi Abidjan ba enya de ombe ha ansa na yato aba say ekufuado ene Baumia ka say omo kwa Abidjan akofa jantra for draws aba na nka omo abeton a omo nkombra no na yato aba na wie enti bibie ni wa na na dodan ko ekufuado ne Baumia be ka kire wa wo so ogidi omo twa ntrom ka no kre wa mo 8 years omo ntuma anya hwe na aka eye 79 days no na omo se omo betesa wa brabo Baumia enka no kre oye trofo even okobonsam jema omo mpe Baumia if you say atro we di atro emende onama na atro ebon de to atro eta no to Baumia eye trofo he's a liar and I wouldn't expect say oba to aba ama otrofo say ombra na ombedi so do not listen to Baumia, do not listen to the NPP and komo ad papa bi yama wa anka 8 years nkoma ye sesi ano muni bibi omba yama dia kanyina e atro they think you are stupid omjun say wejimi say chema wontumi omjun say wejimi ete say eye abronya DC omjun say wejimi ete say MPP executives ni bi ba we Ghana ni a wadwene sebio emuda ho enti de omeka cha ofiti ende ekono nyanse bi ani menti omo nka no kre because omo adwene mu no sanka omo buwa omo respect wa anka Baumia ni MPP for embegina stage in kanche say samo omo tumi abra wa omo 8 years Ken Agyapong ka che say Baumia etrofo o ka che say Baumia ekromfo Ken Agyapong ka che say Baumia onim nyansa obetima kekere Ghana enti sa ohun sa mpenifo na yare adokroma sebio omo hu de omo nya wo Kennedy na adwene half omo di Baumia china that means they don't care about you. It means omo anka selfish their interest intina sebio ende omo ye den omo di Baumia chi me hu a video of yes team I have it I've seen a video of Ken Agyapong or Baumia campaign asia order mameka bibi nchiremo we mu omojimi o Mr. S I don't have that video here but I think majority of you guys have seen the video Ken Agyapong onye stable sao Ken Agyapong sisi ano de oye nyina no sika no oje ahwe no ho yare akowu Ken Agyapong onim nyansa obetumi enya adwene na adwene entumi ngina ho for 6 hours abra enjoye na adwene no ho na shut down they be a catch them say sanko from the MPP we mu no majority of them omunye correct o me hu a video of Ken Agyapong campaign ewia ketekete 2 o'clock enyum bɔ gigim enyum bogu na pempem wada sɛ adwene no meka kyerɛ mu Kennedy na adwene no ya so adwene no wɔn de ɛyɛ na ɛyɛ welders no ɛyi for use no ɛyɛ electricians ni so no I'm friend saying de welder de so ice ne ade na ha Kennedy Japan adwene no ya so enti ɛwɔ time a ɛyɛ adwuma enti sɛ wɔn ni saa na also ka kyerɛ bantama for sɛ ɔman to enti ɛyɛ de asenso boachi a ɔno asenso boachi no ewi ni ade ɔbɛyɛ no also wi ni refi green no any red no ɛbɔ ho close ɛde sɛ bomb Kennedy adwene no so wahwɛ ɛyɛ Bruce Willis movies ɛde sɛ bomb ɛyɛ close into ultra red kwa no wotwa de no kotwa green na ne nya explode na adwene ne enye adwuma maka kyerɛ m sɛ ɔmo mu sɛ mo agimi ɔmo nyina ɔmo yare o ɔmo nim sɛ nkyɛ ɔmbɛwu ɔmo nyina nim sɛ ɔmo dim sika Kennedy na adwene ɛyɛ close ɛyɛ green and red ne yɛ close ayɛ sɛ tete bomb no ɛyɛ wire ne yɛde yɛyɛ enti ɔda hɔ a na sɛ wire no ɔn sɛ ɔmo sɔɔyɛ ɔmo sɔ green no na ɔmo sɔ ɛyɛ deɛ red no enti ɔda hɔ a na sɛ green no ɔn sɛ ɔmo sɔ no man sɔ de yɛtumi yi fa ho ɛna we na make a kyerɛ ɛsɛ bi ebufuo we ɛyɛ nkyirikyiri mu sɛ nyina akɔ medical school kwa be free for Ogimpa 8 years or medical student Ogimpa we doctors na ka kyerɛ me madam for doctor bo US ano say and they will detect your friend no ɛyɛ deɛ slip inclusive ɛyɛ deɛ astronomy kyerɛ sɛ adwene na te by time on say doctor na ka kyerɛ me so Kevin this is normal and I'm say how and I'll say Kennedy adwene de ye na ema ne da oni pema se bi o ba na ebo insuo to ewie ebo dede wo ho wada no ye fra bibi eye de slip incongruity eno no why na wo ha etumi tefa ho ena na eno enti etumi tefa ho na etefa ho na anya teteta etefa ho din a bo so tewa no shut down ene na bia mo hu wo TV so no ebi ne wada deep wada ye campaign ye body din kran for amenya Kennedy Japan FFF campaign MPP ebulu chon recover MPP Kennedy Japan wada eye cognitive that cognitive na ya fa ho enti adwo e na ote ho I said the kenika we mu no omo ntumi ndi mani mu biemo omo nyina mo ya down omo nya SOS SOS signal the down so o da ni pemo ye bob ban enkranfo ne bob palogo just say yes enkranfo se de oboa omo wi dokono kakra nom di moko kakra to nom de nchewe fu mi to so a ene ba palogo de obetima saa enti MPP foko duru able kuma no omo du nkran o omo tinkran MPP fo ko du nkran e ma ye de rally a nkranfo na we dokono no on se dokono ye ne fresh na on omo di a omo charge nkranfo omo di dokono fresh omo charge o ene ntina nkranfo no wo fight a omo twan a omo tumi ni omo ya fight no so ende ye fight no saa time no omo ka kire nkranfo mba ne se dokono no de a che no omo make sure omo nko arrange no eno no omo di a no omo charge no nkranfo ono ma fight odi dokono wie ya de anu en foforo na fight obebo no nkrani die ma me jam technique no nkranfo de ma me kanche komi se o person nkrani ye fight ene je de bia na mo lose fight mo nkranfo ko ye fa no mo lose no ni nyina ne se mo chi se ye tue do kono na mo di ya no ato ano ene de ni da ho clear obetima bono fucking eyibo serious ene ontumi nya hwe obekasa kasa na no nyina bleedi na obo careless na nkrani ka so no bekon de no ka che okay fight postpone oboa okopedo kono 4 years 4 months de na ekeki na abegine mu no ene na okodi ba na odi wachi ene ofa no afa ma yibo ene sa say wa wi do kono 4 days de na a charge no engra wo no mekume okay e so fite nu nga engra wo wadwa duba ene nkremu ene hausa enti Kennedy Japan de no sa time no cognitive na ti enti on say wa shut down to say nikenika no enti de omo ka no cognitive no yen so ya enti de nka so mo yen say na nka so mo hwe na sum normally right no o hwe right na e ma cognitive green no e touch green no mo say no sorry obi aye foolish man na it is we no so hwe na to na ti a on na ti a ameswale minim de oku no na say e de ye nim de esi nyina muntie enti cognitive no cognitive no no hypersomnia cognitive ena abrofo we medical term ba no onhye dan ben ya wonte ase e hyper cognitive anaso betima fra na hypersomnia cognitive eno no e te say wa adwene na ate afa so enti na ate Intina nkrani no one we did okuno kan kwasam Ken Agyapong efe edu wa ensam keka na wo kan ono nte ye wada deep so obi da na so drop ha say na on say Kennedy die so person hu say wada say bi ojonso kura kan obedwonso a me be kire technique no on si bi o die na ne hwene no ai aha na bie intino aka si eba sana broni fra bibi wo ha spinal control to the next spine sa bone wo china ekwa say na say no ano no ene de ekufo de yare wo no so ene de ono de bia wa ya ono cheche fly ene cheche fly the car no ai afafran toba bi pegiri bi the car no tekufo de ono oda anytime Kennedy de so beso so wada deeper aha wada ene ne spinal cord no de wa ha na eye sensor no de wa ha no ene na eye sensor no so akoa enti sensor no koa pe na cognitive na yi afa ho enti oto se ne dead ai oto se aponche wo wan de e kire body nice isuohiem enti na ye introduce Kennedy se ombra na ombekasa wada deep into other deep obeso hu say cognitive no atia fa so more esane a na hwene no obo say ayaden broni beka say I widened when it is widened e kire say home no ogifam ohun we say follow me so so bi ada obi ha wada say we also oh Jack and die on speak Kennedy na eyi no spinal cognitive no eno so can see ena eye nostril no a blackmail into home no esane into also to say into a lock bibia into ultimate bibia no betumi stop it this eye dey cognitive eye dey sleepiness no puru no so die say na odi konkonsa on say no oye ye na 9 say Wednesday so omo da deep na so omo di konkonsa wo eye dey eye ndanima bo so mo ho no keka into study in sal left na na ebo watch na o ada o so no odi konkonsa ono odi konkonsa de ebeku no enti konkonsa ni bia da de bia ne nsam ye ni na de ni kotodwe so because onim say de bia na asem beba ma ne tumrika enti won so wada enso ne konkonsa instincts no eye alert enti we hwa ne sal left na ekuta ne kotodwe so but make movement eye konkonsa da che say konkonsa ni bebre eye ahwe ne sebre we na eye obrafo hwe so de to nwom no enti obo say konkonsa ni bebre a na hwe ne sebre konkonsa ni bebre eya shene shebre onipa da se ni kaka ya ho sache enti o se konkonse ni da e na hu enti hwe ne sa left no konkonse ni bia da hwe ne shebre konkonse ni bebre eya shene shebre onipa da se ni yo hwe ne shebre konkonse ni bebre eya shene shebre nigga ni pada say ni man for rap on to so hwe ne shebre hwe konkonseni da ne mama so hyen konkonseni nti yento ne to hyen de obeti no enye de obehu sebio obi a wa hadwene nye adwuma oda na ne to na enjuma hwe de wo kanyina onte da enso hwe ne nima amwa hwe ne to amwa hwe ne body amwa hwe de te ne nchen na wi atwe de wogim mi se de owe nche wie de obeka bia onte ye efi se bulu eye bo che se rap no ho I'll be right.
They come with bribes, fat envelope.
Wait, now so that we now go to Nyakupo Kunu to da. Reverend Mate. Da you wasting time, wasting space for Ghana. We or the Nyakupo din and I know didn't quasi yourself. Now go to Nyakupo to Kunu to training. Da me you could your love for the years. On kind of crack. Reverend Mate, me na make me say. Now go so trading for Kwame Kunu to training. Da em ye kodi dokono ni jollof ni ekọ wi ansa o na yi ase ni ekọ bukoda we na go see okunu ni ekọ wi jollof pack rubber bell 20 ni e de akofia akodi ase no on nam Ghana waste time say we penyini konkonse ni kromfo we Reverend Mate we muso so ne so ja bumi anye show no. Okay, so at the end of what town now I'm sure BB Mrs. Can you get me the first letter, the CBG letter that was signed? Can you get that for me? I forgot. Can you point that letter out for me? I want to show Ghanaians something. Mrs. CBG aton mama confone da damo. Hey, Messi, Consolidated Bank Ghana Limited. It has been sold. Mu di aban wedi. Makasa machremo. Betwa montroda. Nitwa montroda. Omo de brofu bi ba. Na sa brofu no acha 3 weeks mo beti. Muntie me. Messi, Consolidated Bank Ghana Limited. Omaton. Da bena me maba tena twa Ghana for ntroda. CBG no muso bie no, they have sold it. Sa letters na echo around and I'm going to share. Mr. S, get me the finance ministry letter and get me the letter from the CBG. The 2 letters pointed out for me in the system. Now me show something about it. Now me mama tia say nkofo mo jimi mu ache. CBG omaton. Obi say UTV attacked you today, massa. Boss, don't spend your time on UTV. Don't. UTV ni zoo pet. Why waste your time on UTV? Me, I don't waste my time on UTV. UTV is attacking me. At the same impreko egu bomu come asam. The enkobe biya. Omugana hard omo tatatomo homemfio. I don't have time to spend on UTV. Boss, listen to the facts here. UTV is on Jimmy. Inti mamencha obibi. Besides, get me all the 3 letters. Yes, this one. Can you get me the current one too? This is the finance ministry one. Thank you, Mr. Can you get me the current letter from CBG? I want to show Ghanaians something. They say Consolidated Bank of Ghana. And I trust my people. The new words say, oh, say where the money say it has not fully been sold. Now, my mention I didn't want to go into this, but my technique. We had there. On say me breaking story no had on. CBG almost release a statement, right? The Ministry of Finance and so a release statement. Now, my mention idea. Besides, do you have it for me? Besides, the current one. Can you get me the current one without a signature? All right, I have it. Thank you, Mr. S. Now, Maminya Abutrib na menchira ma debi. Yaton bank no. What it to musika nyina abekọ. Mo de amontina ho. They are preventing panic withdrawal. Anytime the letters about bontine no. They are preventing panic withdrawal because musika no mo de kosi awawa. I couldn't tell me release a statement from my expose in say they are scared say panic withdrawal and the bus system no more. Abrofona money on partner Ghana for no. What is going to happen is they will pull out. And quickly, the Ministry of Finance and CBG release a statement. But even in the statement, no release it. And so you're smart power, you will see what they are doing there. Because right now, the whole thing is on the table. Almost discussing. Almost sign whole document. The issue is someone releases statement. Bank will step away. And quickly, in less than 24 hours, Ministry of Finance and the CBG Fuankasa release it. But look at this. Let me show you something here. Now you see this letter. Letter way a letter CBG in 2018, right? CBG throw letter way in 2018. No, now 1st August 2018. Consolidated Bank Ghana Limited. We wish to welcome you to the Consolidated Bank Limited. As you are aware, the bank has withdrawn the operating license of your bank and blah 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 blah. When nobody introduces say, "Omati Consolidated Bank." On some letter, no, there was a signatory there. On said Daniel W. Ado, Managing Director, CEO. On a short letter, and then the signature shots here. That means he is taking responsibility for this statement. TA. Omo no bo game bi na mo smart. Omo wu se mo no mo ye fu. MPP for mo se mo jimi o. On say 2018 every consolidated letter be omo from ejuma no or from the bank no, somebody put their signature and their name there. Ask yourself why. People want to show say when there are any question or when there's a question they will take responsibility. Into your letter where Daniel W. Ado NACO or the D shall see no sign here. Meaning, he's letting you know, say, he is in charge. This is 2018. All right. Now, here. Endra letter release here, say, Consolidated Bank here in Tono. You see what they did? They released a statement and it was by management. Nobody is taking responsibility for this letter. Debi. So, I'm about to catch some bank now. Namu busi almost said, na bank, no. Why in the catcher say, and Ton, ya, say management. Who is management? What stopped the CEO? What was stopping the PRO? What was stopping anybody up there from putting their signature under this letter? Say they are not selling, and I said they have not sold CBG. The reason why they didn't do that, and they say nobody wants to take responsibility for the aftermath. See, we have more eyes inside than outside. In terms of much letter number, almost said by management. In the end. Adia chinya kasi aton CBG no na sebi Ghana shares se 10%. Who are you going to question? because the letter came from management. Nobody's taking responsibility for that letter. Nobody wants to be the person to go stand in a box to answer questions in the future. Into right now, no, the letter came with management. What is management? Don't we have a director who is taking more money than the gate man? Don't we have a deputy director who is taking more money than the gate man? Don't we have a PRO who is taking more money than the secretary? Don't we have a human resource manager who is taking more money than the clerk? So why didn't anybody put their name under that letter and that it's coming from management? Which management? There's a board and there's a what? There's a director. So why is it just management? Management to who? This letter could have been drafted by anybody else to put out there. Said they have sold your bank. Now, quickly, the finance ministry and so release his statement, right? Now, already finance ministry statement now. Now, the letter was issued by who? So already statement now, it was issued by the Public Relations Unit, Ministry of Finance. It was released by the unit, PRO unit. What stops the person who is heading that department from signing that letter? Nobody's taking responsibility in this government. See, this is how they fool you people. The Ministry of Finance letter, the CBG letter, nobody took responsibility. And there's a bank in your town, Oko Finance Ministry. You say a department, a public relations unit. Who is in charge of the public relations unit? They are fooling you people. But baby, I'm a concentration the CBG, their own letter. A whole bank is a CBG. Say amount for the statement abana move face problems and go for being your musika. You write a letter without anybody putting their signature or name. Huh? Okay, maybe I'm catching them say. Say a bar frontier, omojiji COVID-19 Sikano airport. Did anybody take responsibility? No. Till date, only nipa or the signature share why you be holding accountable. No. That is the same thing they are playing with you, CBG. You have sold your bank. A whole CBG writes a letter and just puts management. Who is management? Who signed for management? These are the questions the so-called stupid intellectuals, something to join you, City News, I don't know. These are the questions you ask. A whole bank like CBG, about 5 banks put together to form a bank. You release a statement and say management. Who is management? We are talking about a bank being sold. You don't just write a letter and say management. Abra 2018, 19, 20. Every letter you write, somebody puts their name beneath it. Why this alone? It is management. Nobody wants to take responsibility. I still stand by the breaking news I put out here. They have sold CBG. Kokoji Usika. They have sold it. Don't let them fool you. They are going to come back with grammar. Me say, I'm the brofubi ba. There you go. Ghana 42 for with you. And we have journalists in Ghana. Nobody bothered to even say, okay, let me go to Consolidated Bank Ghana Limited and ask for an interview. The whole Ghana, no media went to Consolidated Bank. There's a director, there's a board chair, there's a deputy director, there's a PR. Nobody spoke. We've not heard anybody. Nobody from the Consolidated Bank Ghana, CBG, nobody came out to say, let me meet the media and use my face to explain this matter. Nobody. It was just a mere toilet paper. And to see kind down, you trust this paper that will see kind also call withdrawn. You're crazy. Oh, you say Brony, and the seeker to Chase Bank, Citibank, Brony the seeker to American Bank. Now you test American Bank, as MSC. Now Brony release bank release letter. Now I by management. Now Brony is okay. My millions of dollars stuck at the bank. I believe in this letter. You are crazy. Oh, but damn, Brony will confront the CEO of the bank, unconsulted bank a branch manager, or by consulting the CEO of Wells Fargo. Imbrebia ebaya na omo management ni bi edisika. The CEO was the one confronted. Ye yini ya BBC form. Na mo Ghana na usika the bank. Na ye the news about say bank ya tonwa. Na ye release statement say management. Now to say management. Hey. What's the job of the CEO? What's the job of the directors? Into no media house in Ghana got the balls to go to CBG and say, let us talk to one person there. It is CBG the Penibia no Bekasa. And Chekaka say CBG any profit $20 billion and come a table. Nanka so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the event. Welcome to this occasion. We have the director, the deputy director, the CEO and the man and omunya ba table so to kan ebeji samba. And ko bia ba table no bia beji samba. But why is it said today nobody is showing face? I need somebody put somebody to put their signature beneath this. Nobody wants to take responsibility because it's a criminal deal. Now here there, my mention idea we nimba so Ghana for our statement way. CBG 2022-2023 they made losses. 2022-2023 CBG Consolidated Bank Ghana Limited. Boka. It's a bank that is running in losses. They are not making money. So banking closure it did not go well. Banks a car no bogua negu and they want to find a way and sell it. It will share this document 2022-2023. Let me enlarge it. You dimusika me catch them. Mo dia montana Ghana na kan kwasi asem. Me musika is safe. My where I save, nobody can take my money. Me na me eboa. Now on 2022-2023 omo report no 2022 omo boka 466,941 losses omo record here no 2022 no 2022 omo boka 677,000 almost 700,000 Ghana is carrying 7 billion and omo boka omo ba 2023 no omo boka almost 5 billion 500,000 now say oba a year this is a public document where CBG yearly a audited accounts and I'm make sure say bank is one egu we musika nyina nti no person tom bank no business Mr. P business into say wunima twimudi business. Oh, these are the guys. All right, I will show Ghanaians who are leading the CBG. Okay, Mr. I'll use this one rather. I'll use this one. Which one? Which one's point it out? The last one, the black and white. Now here, 2022. Omoboka almost 700,000 Ghana. That is almost 7 billion old Ghana. A car CBG boy, no. And at 2023, Omoboka almost 500,000 Ghana. That is almost 5 billion Ghana cedis. Now here, there. I'm sure idea. My catch say ko you sika or to catch him so almost say. Now you see. 2023, the final report, no, Omoboka 2022, Omoboka 1.5 million Ghana. Tete Ghana is almost the 1.5. What can I say? Messiah, mommy, 1.5 million old Ghana. I say a cow boy. The bank is running at a loss. And now about 2023, Omoboka almost 600,000. Tete Ghana no 6 billion. The bank is running at a loss. These are public documents. I did not make these documents up. Omo audited accounts, omo year review, any. So you don't sit there for these people to lie to you and tell you, say, oh, CBG, I release statements of management. Who is management? My investment is important to me. I need somebody to hold accountable. Now you are telling me, say, management. Who is management? Let me show you the people who are leading CBG. I'm sure here, women are leading CBG. Oko board. Any of my here, let me show you something. The guys on my bank, you media catch them. Now look at this. You see, all these people, none of them could put their signature there. All these people are directors. There's a director. You Philip Osafu Kwaku. You Gloria Ajua Owusu. You the Honorable Dr. Bright Baichi Yelville Beligi. And you Professor Kweku Apia Edu PhD FGA. All these people, nobody. Obiavan San Shekrata Biase. I'm management. These people are all there. Busaon, Adentina, CBJ could not put anybody's signature there. These are all directors. So treat that statement as some nonsense statement. If you're a customer, or you're a CBJ customer, tomorrow you need to go there and tell them to give you all your money. Inti Omoboka 2023 no 15 billion old Ghana a car CBG boy, no. This is a government almost say air consolidate 5 banks. They are making sure the banks no abegina na so Omoboka 15 billion old Ghana a car almost. And nunti no mo ton mo bank no. Inti sa statement no release here from sports finance ministry and Professor Apia Edu Munim no. Unim Professor Apia Edu. Oye Juma Obia office. Or one of the directors of CBG. Professor no shine no botai say ekuno. Or you're one of the people who works at Baumia's office. On see the Baumia list di buy and maybe omo ye Juma Baumia office. Sa papa lo kan do share person. Or ye Juma Baumia office. Baumia na de ko share ho. Ombra meka so onye Juma ma Baumia. This man works at Baumia's office at the Jubilee House. And our director was CBG. They open the CBG for themselves. Oh, Sikana Modia Kotono, a yomudia. It is not Omo Jinimo. All these people are dead. Nobody could put their signature beneath the letter. And you sit there and you tell me, oh, a letter has been released, so no problem. No, these people they have sold the bank. Oma Tong Bank, you know, don't take it. Say, Otai Kevin Taylor, I am trying to protect your investment. Those 5 indigenous banks, you know, anka aban we anya politics, anka sa banks ni anka mujino manaso. Those banks could have worked again to be on their feet by diabolic ideas. They deliberately said they are putting all of them under one umbrella. They were lying. These are the directors. Papa no just person, professor no, or ye ejuma Baumia office, Mumbusano. That's where he works. Don't be fooled. Ochina, we are CBG director, a customer, Kokoji Sika. Demand for your money. They have the right. You have the right to demand for your money tomorrow. Catch them some for Sika Maun. Go there and tell them you don't want to save there again. There are so many banks. Take your money and go. You will lose all your savings. You need the director to come out. You need the board to come out and assure you that the bank will not be sold. They need to come out and assure us. They can't do it because they have sold the bank. Media, Debbie, I'm a catcher. You, I catch them with me. Baomia, Enkoff, Oko CBG. I'm going to 99% of MPP for card bearing members. Yeah, MPP for. I'm going to be a bank in my home. Use Musikano. On my tongue. A mere letter signed by management. Yes, it's signed management. Everybody, go for a Jimmy. But my job here is to try and let you understand. Professor, Oyejuma Baumia office. Baumia mo and a town bank, no. Gabi munina nim. Gabi nim. Ekufu munim. So I'm Switzerland for at the end of the day, a yoma na alcohol, akonya partners, and a motomo bank, no. What they would do, no technique is simple. Omba catch them say, oh, Sebia at the end of the year, the bank was running at a loss, and that they had investors who were interested in infusing some capital into the bank. Infusing some capital into the bank. So what we had to do was that, as we already said early on, that after a year and a half or two, we were going to release the banks to Ghanaians. They did not say release 100% shares. So kind Omankasa CBG, Oko Omo website, they did not say they will release the 100% shares of the bank to Ghanaians. They said they were going to release the bank to Ghanaians. So they can release only 1% or 2% to Ghanaians, and the 98% will go to foreigners. Mwe Jimmy, Mumubi. See, Usika ko. Mamemfa letter leto sinchira say CBG for bois. They are lying. They are going to come tell you, say, CBG, Consolidated Bank of Ghana, and yes, CBG, Ghana and Socio. Namu de mu bi ma bondo CBG, okaka ho ya mistake. Consolidated Bank of Ghana, CBG. Sa no mabeka kire mo. O meka kire mo se bank no because of the COVID-19 Russia-Ukraine war, the terms and conditions from the IMF, no, they didn't have any option because the bank was running into losses 2022-2023. Now people showed interest. Now, because they love Ghanaians and they want the bank to still belong to Ghanaians, they decided to sell some of the shares. Majority of the shares will belong to Ekufuado and his family. and they will not give it to them directly for you to see. So they will go outside there and create new companies and come as foreign companies. And you be normally here with Japan. And I'm with Yamakaso, with Japan, they Ghana and Ninano, your friend be a Japan, and Kofobi walk, baby a friend of UK. Ever seen there, I'm free UK and person better a Japan or Ghana and Ninano. What you're doing, your war. That is what they are doing to you with CBG. After what you say, it is CBG way, no. Baba catch them say they had to infuse because of COVID-19, Russia-Ukraine war. The bank wasn't doing well. They know, and some investors showed they showed interest. About to say PDS. Omeka say cluster of companies have come together to form PDS, and that they are coming to invest in ECG. At the end of the day, was from the $500 million na ECG negu, and it be number PDS no. Omoka say companies 5, including Energia AS. Energia AS, they say from Angola, everything there, you win the it belongs to a Kufuado. They go out there, they merge with some people out there, and they bring their companies to form alliance, and then they chop your asses. I deal with all my year for 8 years. It's Muhu. It's Muhuana. Everybody. Besides, Inti professor no nie ma menkyerem the professor no o ma na ejuma bank wo inti o monko an interview. Professor, this is the professor. They have sold the bank. I'm telling you, sorry. Professor Onye, he's a director at CBG. Onye, who call the LinkedIn. That is it there. Professor Kweku Apiedu. Thank you, team. Thank you for pulling this out. Professor Kweku Apiedu, senior advisor, vice president, secretariat, office of the president of Ghana, or a director of CBG. With Jimmy. Ochako Yusika. Murefi adiante Mahama tumu for amonte more short memories. Murefi PDS Ejapa Energia nyoma we nyina sa nom dem the same format 442 na no mo ye the same 442. Papa we oya director of CBG oya adwuma oya advisor to Baobia or Jubilee House also sika is safe. The letter font and time bia be kire mo say management oya director. Why didn't he put his name there? He doesn't want to go to court. He doesn't want to answer questions. Mayanko enim na mo muntie tumufo amuntie o medi moto saa mo samonim nyansa mumu bi magimi entia musika hye by heart no mayanko enim wedwa. Now calculation mo kai story we Mahmoud Baumia ka kire Ghana for say 2018 about Baumia ka kire Ghana for say oh we will build Palugu multi-purpose dam to counter Bagri spillage and the koho Bagri ne gugum and asesa yeduane nyina Baumia on kanu crew Baumia and the South Palugu dam no almost $12 million yebusan se sika no way also onim Baumia after 8 years Palugu dam Baumia oye siremni o after 8 years on to me point to say aya dam na wie to do what to counter Bagri dam and the Bagri dam no nansiamu omu bie Bagri dam omu damage eh Mahmoud Baumia na ho nam Ghana anko se sirem obi di jan wo ni tirim epia tennis ceremony waka kire seremufo say ubesi Paulugu dam and the one na masantimemu say wakoye Asantefo Airport International na ukromufo dam no mu hia dia survive no wudu Jimmy iti nkran ka kire omo say omo ma utumi obeto sada obeto tricycles obeto dia na sada ye eduandua e wo sirem utani kremoni unim nyansa ka be ka chom say omo make sure say sada no unua na onu sie siremni start ye no so wan start ye kura opese woto aso wo do kwase ya change name eye no NDA Northern Development Authority na wo nua ba ewia sika no e de be ye MP na wo da ho nam Ghana say ye nto aba ma wo anka ogina sirem ye na nka ndam ni tirim sen na nka jan wo ni tirim ejan What is some kwasi asam so Ghana Palugu dam na way $12 million ase en kwasi afobia disika ne ka kire siremfo say siremfo ndem nim nyansa. That is what these MPP people say to the northern brothers and sisters. They don't respect you because the person who calls himself a northerner, they are using him like a pig. They are using Baumia like a pig. I can for party you oma ka kire mo me wonta fo amudi MPP e kira mo ho ya mesre me hu ntafo a mudidi di MPP echi a ete say de koto ato chance mu so ompie me hu MP 10 year waji MPP aboso ete say wako hu 10 year anasa anwunani a waji kotoko aboso wabodam woni be kotoko asante kotoko free ete say wako Kumasi Sports Stadium na wo hu 10 year ana anwunani ti seme a waji kotoko aboso okontoko say aboa wo de ani voradep wo de ani hold voradep obi be hwe we di maka so hwe na wo anwunani na waji kotoko aboso sa no sa na e be ka kire wo Bawumia, he is somebody and can say Sremufo Kratieno. I'm telling you. With Jack. Boy, ye dear, or can some the atom, tell me cano, say, ya and Hawa, and I say, Jane, go ship for free or free. Ye busa calculation, sir, a yet damn way, Bawumia after 8 years when twins see a Muslim for. Bawumia say, Sremufo Twaba mano, Adentina, Sremunia and Adrian Juma. Sremunia or Tisrema, Sebio or Yen Cremunia and Adrian Juma. Why should a Northerner vote for Bawumia? On for what reason? Thank you, Mr. S. Give me a reason why a Northerner should vote for Bawumia. Give me a reason. See the conflict happening in Boko. Bawumia he has decided not to speak on it because his side of the people are killing the other side. He's happy. He is the head of the police council. Bawumia sees the killings in the north every day. The only thing he tells them to do is put curfew there. Abra yeku one fashion. Bawumia knows. He knows the people murdering people in Boko. He feels said the other fashion that his government is weaponizing is doing what he likes, so he does not care. That is why recently John Mahama called Srema Boko for Hineka said they will also want to be a region on their own. Now Bawumia and MPP were angry. Why are they angry? They are angry because some fashion in Bokono, they want to at the end of the day be killing some other fashion and feel superior because their people are in power. You are giving one fashion guns to kill another fashion. Now their king is saying they need their own region. It's a problem to the NPP. We are talking about a Paulugu Dam. Where is the dam? I'm sure calculation 549 in Ghana 949. You bet you wait another calculation. I shared it on Twitter, and this is coming from a year Samia Uku. At a point, Samia Uku was calling for a revolution. At a point, Samia Uku was telling the youth to come out and rebel and throw John Mahama's government out of power. Samia Uku. This is what he wrote in 2015. And the moti Ghana catch say, "Ebi mu kekan sama kese mu ye moa mu bi mu ye nwan." Ghana na ebi mu dia. Ye nka Ghana na ye nka bi mu asem. Ye omo dia ye nka omo asem adentira omo ye nipa chen obi. Kwasiafo we nyina na de ti Ghana ha. Ghana Samia Uku debusu afọ dia. Ghana ye MPP for dia. 2015. These are some of the things Samia Uku eka wo Ghana ha as the leader of the youth of the NPP. Pablo has not come close to this kind of statement before. And this Nibia and Kansansem will be done. So Kwasi to us a Kevin Taylor Diaptem. Abuofunu, Samia Uku can Kwasa same way and Kantokwasi Ghana or Chimba can be Mingwan. Mumu be more Jimmy, Mojo is a party intinia. The what? Mojo say and Tom Fumi intinia. Me what? That be, I'm sure dear. Samia Uku try in 2015. Asama otro eni o say Samia Uku na mo no o ye dangerous me say boys omo nwuro ma ye do mebotuo no Samia Uku na komo omo weapons mo mebotuo no mo de montena ho o say by her posture na oka EC wasem and Charlotte Osei was the EC their boss mo hwe a leader of the youth MPP youth national their youth organizer. Listen to his words very well. Today these fools will sit and say, yeah, they are going to school, you parliament. A Krobian Kabwe, because of that jail. Now, my main king kind of mean you jump namuntie. Kwasia party na mudi chino, modi amokasa mo biankasa. Yantina onyen, na mfamu Jimmy say Ghana. Time and Charlotte Osei office 2015 na Mahama na power. Tankwa say when Samia Uku choma youth no. Youth no more Ghana said, "Di omunye nie." Or see, by her posture and utterances, the EC boss is settling is setting the stage to deny the youth and the people of Ghana a new credible voter register for the 2016 elections. Or see, almost share the Charlotte say, no and say you or Yomana. Charlotte say in the east, almost deny and answer in Mebuno more Ghana. No, Charlotte say per se, you did register Papa Betwaba. See, me kind of brofo, no me jum. All could not say, we will not sit down for our future to be toyed with. Or see any MPP mbebuno any Ghana mbebuno because of Charlotte Osewo office no yen tenase Emma Charlotte Osei any NDC for and say ye your future and answer the ye dachi. Or see or no or lead the MPP youth as a national youth organizer on the MPP youth any Ghana mbebuno nim Emma Charlotte Osei and say the omo dachi ni jujum koto de ne bodwe nyanya nkyere moa. All can see the cost of a new credible voter register is cheaper than the cost of violence. Or see, say eba eyede register na sebio ye be hwehwem sika ye de be hwehwe register ma register de gina na so no. Sa sika na e wo form kura na say sebio endorse nchen sika ye de be dey ye de be ye wentwi na say ebe say Ghana. They no pa change na say Charlotte say register no obiem na nyina ehwemu a sebio dey entokwa any ade no dey sebio through Charlotte say no so anya sa sika ye be say no ntokwa ho no sebio sika ye be say no register hwehwemu no sika ketewa bi obeso kire say register hwehwemu krampo na cost bibia na emom entokwa si a ebe cost a lot of lives. In the Charlotte say MBA registered him and yan hwehwem ehu sabane yakoto de mu yekrogin a sebio sika ye de ba kwahwe register no kwanya sika bia na sebio se wanye saade a ende lives ene de enkwa ene oman na ebese no eho ka eso chen register na ye be hwehwem. Samia Uku was calling the youth to revolt. This guy is a rebel leader. Ekrobia so ankan sem we go so be body timutu. He's basically trying to undermine the democracy of this nation in 2015. Na oman yetim yetie sankwasi asem we nyina ahemfo mo Ghana nyina no ho no bia nwuye omote sankwasi akeka we as a young man in 2015 making these statements. Akonenim na osaka asem bi. I say guess it's time for the youth to arise. We cannot afford to fail the masses in 2016. Youth revolution imminent. Or see mredu say ono sami jemfia Samia Uku a odi MPP mbebu nanim ene mbebu no mo Ghana in 2015 no or say mredu say eye mbebu no ye be pagya ye ho or say ye kyere to me efri say ya nkyere to me a de eye Charlotte say ne NDC aban no obo say ye de ye dachi that de oketwa to ne ehu or say youth revolution imminent. Or say wunche or say imeburu no or catch them nyina say mun standing on guard munya ready say mu bebutu Ghana kebi mamin kebi no or say youth revolution imminent. So because it be imminent kiane kin or say meburu no edani kuro no say MPP and we need 2016 asiampenyi we agotena NLA and we muti to us omoko parliament no bit was say honorable. These people are not supposed to go close to power. Ojina Ghana kachire mebunu say emra so say mebunu no beka Ghana kebi mamin kebi no entungu if so no na adwene mu no MPP adwene mu 2015 no General Charlotte say ombie registered immunity no monti ase no of frame mebunu no this same statement Sir Pablo Chro this same statement e won Twitter dan para na ntan kwa say okoche no kwasiafo opa ma Pablo and copy this same statement and then edit a year no any date no any din no na on fanton Twitter page kwasiafo mo MPP mbeka se yenkoche Pablo enwanma koto de ne bodwe mo sama bodam on say na nsem je say abronya ke kansem bi na John Mahama ene oya be man fanko Ibrahim Mahama so anke wiaketeke come hangin wo wiem me say on say NPP for ke come so want to Ibrahim Mahama sem woni mu conform control street no Ghana anka wo san kwasiasem ka wajai. Me say, on said the piano, Omunim said John Mahama will not react because he basically is up there. And John Mahama is not supposed to come down and deal with ant and filthy, dirty people like Abronye. And into the piano, no for John Mahama. What is some akojina TV so and radio so akasa sibiom kasa fa John Mahama ho afa Ibrahim ho anke wi akete kasa ke betwum. There are people who control the streets in Ghana from Asantememu to the north. They control it and you cannot take it away from them. Whether they are poor or rich, their presence control the streets. In China mo bia nya na adwene say mbema wo fie wo. Mbema wo fie ba na de bia no bibinti ena na mbema ye din. There are people who can mess the streets up in minutes. Yeah. For the love of this country, intina manfobi ayedin. Ibrahim and other people in the NDC. Some case almost mess street near apa. Nobody can speak in Ghana. Because naturally, what they have done for the streets, the support they have supported the street, you have no idea. And it's not a brown TV so kaka na me say omunim the reality. And it's not want to so be a can kwasa some kafa John Mahama or makafa Ibrahim ho. Because Ibrahim is a businessman. On understand this to Abamano, he does his business. And you try say you want to say you are tough on the street or no obetun watch was street in him. He would strangle you on the street. Literally, you understand how the street feels. And see, more NDC for na my dean or more crazy people. They are just trained to respect the law. The MPP, NDC are trained to respect the law. There are people who are trained to respect the law. It who cannot. Oh, soldier penina and just a boom fool. And just who commander penina and the boom fool or no bufu. But he has been trained to control his temper. In this unquestioned original street so cano, Commander Betuma Kabi. I am military high ranking officer Betuma Kabi. But he has been trained to maintain or be composed. When he gets to that level. It is a woman say NDC Nibi and our NDC4 are quiet and they are watching you dogs. They are crazier. I know what I'm talking about. They are crazier. Say NDC4 na sebio omukuta omu pay simu kakran kakra ke krone butu. But they were trained to respect the law. Anytime I would say on say what is omu kakeke kan say on so obi akabia for Ibrahim Mahama osuro enkwasi asema abro nya ka no onim bebia o kafa. Want me make those emphatic statements about Ibrahim because Ibrahim will not come to you, but the street will speak for him. The street, it will speak for him because the street will protect good people every time. The street protect good people. Come to America, go to Europe. Majority of the people who are still being mentioned were protected by the street. And when I say the street, the people who know who is a good person, the people who know that some people have good heart that they will die for. That is the difference. Intimates are brought mu Jimmy say gaga, don't mind them. They want attention. John Mahama. John Mahama is looking at the bigger picture. John Mahama is too high to come down there. Or your politics are opposite or protective. So John Mahama will not waste his time to respond to Abronya. Abronya is like a pig in front of John Mahama. John Mahama is looking at the bigger picture. How to protect Ghana. How to move us from this criminal tyranny into a democratic state, Papa. So he will not waste his time to go down there to be chasing Abronya, such a dirty pig. But Ibrahim Mahama, a businessman. He is a businessman like you. He's a businessman like me. He understands the street. And anything I want to say, Ibrahim Mahama wants some in some of can obechumu. Me say obechumu o street this so. What is so usu bempa? And so usu bempa. Obo Ibrahim Mahama dibio. Osuro. Some question from Bobo Muhammad, why so be Ibrahim Muhammad? Because Ibrahim Muhammad, the D end that a poster be so. No, he's not gonna come tell you, say, maybe some your politician in tea, I dare be Koswa, mean to minka. He will deal with you on the streets. It would some okay, Muhammad, so forget. But back to this matter, no, Samia Uku, any MPP for no, they are people who don't respect the democracy of this nation. And they have shown it from the time they were in opposition. And Kwasi Asema is so Ghana is here. Or just end this focus on more rebellion. Or just say you bit Ghana. And him for be a chrono, a wood dear person makers. Or just end this focus on more rebellion. Your Hinibu Ghana bit stop and this. No chief. The only person who can speak for peace to prevail in Ghana, apart from the chief imam, will be a Kotre. Majority of you elders in Ghana, you have lost your respect. Titru Moahem for no, you have lost that little respect you had. It is only the chief imam who can stop any chaos in this country. Nobody. Suffer bang. Ohene bang. Because ohene bi ayaganam say Ghana. Majority of you people, akasifori nya ayaganam say. Asofo akasifori nya politics. Why na ebe kasama Ghana? Because politician akotian no onimu concession. The reason why he went to Minkan Galam say wasem is wasem any abaiwe asem say they are doing criminality with them. Me your on hiniki to be and from Akasifo nyaya galamsey or Ghana. Eastern region, Western region, Ashanti region. Ahemfo nyina akese nyaya galamsey. They do it. They are all part of galamsey. They have concessions. Meaning ahemfo ebusianfo a omote ahemfi akese a they have spoken to me directly not to talk about their concessions. Are they? These are criminals. We know all of you people. Ain't what we are talking about is beyond what you are seeing. Yeah, mama may charge bank account. Me all that I can tell you is 2-tier MPP, so up your life back. That's all that I can tell you. Me say, and as we sit in Ghana, Chairman to me is powerful than Otumfuo. A fact. Fight it. Now, this is a story I want you to also see. Gigim. And say, mote a year. In San Buana, say, Mamma can't we move, Namin Combra. Now, Galamsey won some young Fenjin Mansania called East in Semnoso. Over 24,000. Mr. P, are we good? Team, do you have something for me? Oh, thank you very much, team. We have seen this. We all know the truth. We all know. No cry echo. They do galamsey. Enti mema obiahe. This statement from National House of Chiefs President or say, you all know I am against galamsey Obwa. The National House of Chiefs President, you know. Now I want to ask, as someone I know as the president of the National House of Chiefs, and I say on one any opinion. That's what I want to know. Because there are two things here. I want to know say on one opinion, and I say he was speaking as the president of the National House of Chiefs. They need to clarify this matter because the National House of Chiefs president to say, you all know I am against galamsey and I will continue to fight against it. But that should not prevent Ghanaians from engaging in mining activities. The president of the National House of Chiefs, Oja Hoho, or say, Obian himself already on galamsey and Okasetia galamsey. Nanso, galamsey is say Ghana and Chile say, Yama Ghana for Nina, enjoy a good year too. Now, also I hear some of the statements now, or say, I'm sorry. Or say, majority of the youth will be jobless if we ban mining. National House of Chiefs. Now, do you see what they are trying to do? I'm sure the Omoye. On say now, we have been calling on Impenifo in Ghana to talk about shutting down mining in Ghana to solve this menace. Now, I have bina omon kanu kure na omone politicians we ebo krono no. Ghana Impenifo bina omon kanu kure na omone politicians we eya galamsey no. Now they are trying to do something. They are hiding behind stopping every mining company in Ghana from mining. Omo person omo ko share chire say adentina galamsey na abano sa galamsey ni nti opese obi agya mining wo Ghana. They cannot speak to the issues because right now as we speak a state of emergency should be put in place because of galamsey. Now as Sema Papa Weka say majority of Imbebuno Mo Ghana enye adwuma anye say you shut down mining. He's being very critical and strategic. On say say when we shut down galamsey or say you shut down mining at the end of the day no Imbebuno do no enye adwuma anye. There's a reason why he's saying mining. He's saying mining because he does not want to stress on the galamsey itself. Now Ghana hire wono Imbebuno saying and ya fire more in the mining sector. And what we are talking about as Ghanaians is simple. Utie obiti say Dr. Nyahuta Maklo omunyinaka say at this point a state of emergency should be put in place. Now you're making sure that mining activities in this country has come to a halt for us to decide. Now, Mebese Busa Oja Hoho, the National House of Chiefs say per her logic, his logic, and what he's trying to say, no. Say a National House of Chiefs. Na yet National House of Chiefs na eja toho. Na eja no eto ho no. Oko National House of Chiefs your chambers wo ho. Your baby a ayemfone ye eye your National House of Chiefs President's Office, Secretary's Office, your Deputy National House of Chiefs President's Office, and your other conference rooms. Now, me pese me busa oja ho. Say your National House of Chiefs, na eja to a conference center wa. Na ye wa na eja so asa to a President of the National House of Chiefs Officer. Na se obi beka say nana, sidia eja to conference ho obi enwu. Se sia amanfo hu bi ebi hu ahyehye. Inwusia ko bi mu a ebi da hospital ahemfo ne bi eprepra wangasa office kura eja to ho na se ohene ba ko suggest se nana se sia de sibia eja toto office wo National House of Chiefs wo no media nkama adwene mu a yan close National House of Chiefs no the whole office na down na for the meantime no yan per solution to eye de eja ya toto office na sa ohene no asem na oka no it makes sense and I say it makes sense. And now be catch on here and said Abi, even though a ja air to talk to have by heart no, still I yanko pe another room near a meeting. Sana oja ho be catch on here no. Because at this point, majority of the people are saying say the problem now FAC no, we have to stop mining. And when we say mining, legitimate or illegitimate, for us to take a step back and look at the issue to make sure say you dealing with it. Say the legal license, legitimate mining companies can go back. But for now, no, there should be a total shutdown. That is what this man is trying to tell us. Even though Galamsey Kunipa, Insuono Kunipa, the whole country, our river bodies have been destroyed. You know, he is defending mining companies and trying to tell us, say, even though Galamsey no, we should still not ban mining in Ghana because there are some people mining illegally in the name of I have a license in Ghana. There are some people in Ghana, they are mining illegally. Omukuta license to mine, but they are mining illegally. And these are people that are doing the worst damage. Chairman to me has license. At a point, not only license, or to me, Boadu and Krigwa, Ebundia, essence, I say, Ubusana Obegas or a legitimate license holder because a albino amman license. That is the reason why Ghana as a nation, we need to take a step back. Mining should be halted temporarily for us to decide the way forward. Or anyway, said that be. Oma kwa gym license omo ye illegal mining the krano ye nja omo nyina no omo nya free say immebru ni nya adwuma nya immebru ni nya nsupa nom na we nya nsupa nom a ebede ne we nya nkwa akonya adwuma ye ohene mesrew wo ye panyini kase onya akwara wotu afudwene wo ye panyini amebu sebio na na ma no sisim na so mom ye nkasa nya nsem kakra. I respect you a lot and I don't expect a chief who leads chiefs to speak like a kid. This is a national menace. This is supposed to be something a national security threat. We need to put a stop to it now. For now, nobody is saying say Goldfields we don't like their contribution to this country. Nobody has said that. But because a bro bako ever say a bro 20, yes, for now, Mumian share bro in Yangu from near Wubako na Enyano, we are a bro botopapa na Yasha Yako, and also on Hene Montiasie. It is because our friends in government and some of the chiefs are deeply involved in illegal mining. And they are hiding behind the say we should not stop it totally and that mining should go on. In Ghana today, when I'm Ghana, Galamsey. There are small scale miners involved in Galamsey. There are big companies that have license which are supposed to practice legitimate mining are behind that license doing illegal mining. Until you cannot say baby we are supposed to select, we are supposed to put a total shutdown on mining in Ghana. If it's going to be for 6 months, if it's going to be for 4 months, the mining companies they should understand. Because we have gotten to that point that this is a national security threat. Into we are Goldfields, we are Sanko mine, we are dear miner. If there's no security in this nation, you cannot mine. So whether you like it or not, the country's safety at the end of the day it should be a priority to us. If you're a mining company and you have a problem with this idea, with a government shutting down mining totally to make sure that the national security threat that is confronting the nation is dealt with, then you can walk out. Because if there's no peace in this country, you cannot mine. Anything I make a choice, he say he leads chiefs. And him say Ghana Sebio Yemfa Jimini Ndihine. So I respect him for his intelligence and I respect the National House of Chiefs. And anytime Mebusa said the statement he made, was it a personal statement or a statement representing the National House of Chiefs? Because these two statements are very important. Where it is coming from. Total ban. Goldfish should understand. All the legitimate mining companies, they need to understand. Because we have gotten to that point, if we don't take this drastic decision, we will live in this country and then the youth will revolt against these same mining companies. So we need to be strategic, and a total ban is the only way out. Why is the president scared to put the state of emergency out? He's scared because his party folks are the ones doing galamsey. The NPP executives and MPs and DCEs are the ones leading the galamsey cartel. Where we now in this country, Mamika Assembly. And I want to break something down for you people to understand why we are here today. Let me show you. And then it is Bernard Avle was speaking on Papaya Samuel Kanye. And when you listen to Bernard Avle and the people who were with him at Gabriel Chedakun's TV station City, the person would take a crami. I will explain something to you. Now, where is the Bernard Avle video? Muntie Bernard Avle, he's so angry, he's so pissed off. Galam says, he's so disappointed in Ojaho or Cabrofo. Or took a cow without Cabrofo. Comedy or Cabrofo. There's a serious issue we are being confronted with. Near TV so Cabrofo because any bachelor see in Nyansa. Now you know about time of two to me. Wako him fifra atene draw so nyina ne say brofo kani oka kata clinic ene dossier 16-page dossier and the academy also the Ghana Academy has issued a 16-page dossier and the kata clinic and they are saying the children the oka nyina ne say or say we di the National House of Chiefs president who how ayaw na oka brofo we say oh no dwen see ma otumi a unim nyansa oka ne brofo ndi wahu we di ohene na tem Bernard Avre say, Tama o nyini no dwen say ma obi tumi a na automatically nipa ne nim nyansa. So onka kan twi ya ka say, "Hey, aha, obotai e na oka e na odi ohene na tem." Aha, so afi what ase oka ne brofo mo, o say na odwen say ya ma utumi a wanyini a unim nyansa. Nanso the opposite. Or catch ohene ne say, "No odwen say oja wo wanyini, but no nim say sa tumi ya de ma no nim nyansa." Betra na me kan twi ya and come di matam Kevin Muadie. Wabota is a cocorridie. The true munina for Adenya, he has a problem because he believes that what we call the Ghana Academy, Omachro Edie, a dossier, 16-page dossier. And that research, maybe some Busa Bernard Avle. You see, I was happy when he tried to sound like he cares. He doesn't. He cares now. Ask him why. He cares now because at this point they feel say they have to speak on it because everybody is speaking on it. And I'm sending this message to Bernard Avle and those boys who are sitting there, the backing vocalists. We were in this country and a whole sector minister came out with a report that the president demanded. A whole sector minister from Boadu released a report. Say he has overseen this sector and that these are the things he encountered and what we can do to stop illegal mining. Professor from Boadu. The academians he's talking about, the Ghana Academy, none of the guys there can compare himself to Professor from Boadu when it comes to academics. Listen to me, Bernard. The hypocrisy in you people, it will kill all of us and kill our children. It will kill our mothers and kill our fathers. Because when you get the mic, you select what to talk about. And Intina, Samens Kwasiampe need to me fair on the news to say, why are you people discussing Bawumia? Because he wants to dictate the pace. So you people, majority are not sitting there because of us. You are speaking on this issue because everybody is speaking on it. We were in this country. There's nobody at this so-called Ghana Academy you are talking about that wrote the 16-page dossier. Professor from Boadu, who is a surgeon, a PhD holder, somebody who is renowned. From Boadu came out and said, I was given a job by this president. I was instructed to write a report why we are not making any headway when it comes to illegal mining in Ghana. The day Frimpong Boadu released that document, in fact, I released the document first. Your channel, City on Gabi Ochedakun's TV station, which you are sitting on, you were the first to bring Gabi Ochedakun, who was mentioned in that report of being involved in Galamsey. You were the first to call him to come clean himself. Your TV station, you were the first to call Gabi Ochedakun to come on your TV to clean himself. Why? Because one of your investors was mentioned in the report. There were hundreds of people who were mentioned in the report. People who were in the Jubilee House and still in the Jubilee House. People we know and we don't know. You refuse to contact anybody. But the one person that you, Benanavle, and your team were interested in was Gabi Ochedakun, because you needed to clean Gabi from that illegal act. From that day, Gabi Ochedakun came out to lie, and you people made it your front page news. You decided not to give Professor Frimpong Boadu's report any relevance. The day Professor Frimpong Boadu released that report as a sector minister, how we can stop Galamsey, mentioning MPP National Women's Organizer, mentioning Lord Comey, mentioning Kokubaku, Gabi Ochedakun, their involvement, that day we ignored for Professor Frimpong Boadu's report was the day we lost the fight against Galamsey. Saturday now, Frimpong Boadu the report in the Bayana, you, Benadavle, and your group chose which part to look at. No, that was the day all of us lost that battle against Galamsey. Because if Professor Frimpong Boadu's report had been acted on, or the president had acted on it, whatever the academians were writing, your National Ghana Academy were writing, we wouldn't have gotten there. The menace would have been stopped the day the professor released that report. Because that report the professor released, it was the antidote to stopping illegal mining in Ghana. But what did we do? Because Gabi was mentioned, because it was against the government, because your friends who are financing your radios and your salary, because it was about them, we found a way to get a criminal like Gabi to come on TV to clear himself. Gaskia. Utum Banzani. And the Memanenum Galamsey, you have like 4 to 5 kids. Every water they consume, it is infested with mercury. It is infested with cyanide. Who has caused this problem? It is you and your other colleagues who decided to pick what to talk about. We are not foolish. It is not a grammar that you are speaking that makes you intelligent. Fine. The National House of Chiefs President's statement was unfortunate, but you people took the lead to suppress the antidote to stopping illegal mining in Ghana. You, Benadavle. What importance did you add to that document? Because the first gentleman of the land, who has the executive power to appoint and fire, appointed Frimpong Boadu to do that job. Why didn't we pressurize the president to make decision or take decisions? But we ignored the matter. We tried to help Gabi clean his dirty self. We are here today. Who is to be blamed? Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the president, went in front of the Ashanti Traditional Council. He had the report in his ass. He told Otumfuo, who is now less powerful than Chairman Wontumi, that he is dealing with Galamsey. Frimpong Boadu had dealt with the matter. Akufo-Addo did not react to the matter. Who are you blaming and speaking grammar? Who are you singing those poems to? You are hypocrites. If we had all made this our objective to make sure the president and the government in power, we have given power to act on this matter, we wouldn't have been here today. You people, you have gone to learn some grammar, and you get up in the morning, you try to make people think you are the only wise people, intertwining words and making us feel, say, you know everything. It is your deliberate act of pick and choose. When PDS matter come, go on City, go on Gabi Ochedakun's news. They didn't cover PDS till date. No news was on PDS. Ask yourself why. Because PDS was orchestrated by Gabi Ochedakun, who owns your radio station. PDS was orchestrated by Gabi. We were here when I first did the PDS story. Your own CEO Samens went to court to tell court that I have defamed Gabi, who was stealing millions of dollars from Ghanaians. You people sat there, you didn't talk on PDS. Today you are here screaming. Who are you screaming to? You people are jokers. You people are hypocrites. The Bible you hold every day and those things you write on computer and read to people that these are wise saying, this is what you have to do today. You people should bow your heads down in shame. You are a disgrace to this country and your job. The day I decided say we will brush Professor Frimpong Boate's report under the carpet, that was the day we lost the fight against Galamsey. Who are we blaming? Today, you sit there and somebody wants to generalize this menace. There's a reason why we all went to the ballot in 2016 to change government. There's a reason why somebody has 24-hour protection in a Jubilee House. There's a reason why some people get more money than us. There's a reason why some people are given first-class citizenship treatment than others. It is because they have to solve our problems. So I will not sit here and blame the government that left power for these idiots. No, this is not a generalized issue. This is a specific issue. The president, the vice president, the government has failed. So if you're a reasonable Ghanaian who sits on radio to speak any day, you need to tell Ghanaians to vote against this government, because it is only leadership that can change our destiny. It is only leadership that can make statements to change what we are seeing. It is only leadership that can take proactive decisions. It is only leadership that can make a statement for things to change. And who is in leadership? Who is in charge? Who can make those statements for things to change? From what I know and the little I know, John Dramani Mahama and the NDC, whatever they say today, they cannot change whatever Ghana we want to do. John Mahama can scream the whole day. He can bring all the ideas. He's still not in power. So nobody should fucking go blame the opposition and generalize this matter. We all have to look at the issue of the president, the government doing what? Failing us, and they need to work. This is not about grammar, you know, than somebody. This is not about you wearing a tie and sitting on radio. This is about application of common sense and being honest to yourself and your people, because your kids are also drinking from the same water the pigs in Ghana are drinking from. So why are you being selective and making it look like what can be a being sida? We have seen chiefs, we have seen leaders. The Christian Council walked to Galamsey's side. What did they see? After they went there, it has become crazier. Why are we blaming it on everybody? We need to be specific. It is the president. He decided not to take responsibility. He decided not to act. It is your financier, Gabriel Chedakon, who hid behind power to destroy our waters. The NPP government and its appointees are the ones doing Galamsey. Let's be blunt. Because when power changes, we will be holding the president and his appointees accountable. Why are we failing to hold this dwarf accountable for what he has done? We are not kids. The mind games you people are playing, stop this nonsense. That guy sitting with you, the Ampofu or something, America. Nebuchadnezzar 40 America. Okuta American citizenship, that guy sitting on city. He comes to America every 5 months, 6 months, because his wife and his kids are here. They don't care. They think you people are foolish. So when they come sit on TV, they start to use grammar. Cataclysmic. We don't care. What we care about is we gave somebody job to do. Benadavle and your group of toys, if you don't deliver, you will lose your job. The president has failed to deliver. He needs to lose his job. That is the end of the conversation. What is this grammar about? What is this Ghana Academia dossier? What is this? Only one person can make a decision, make a statement for things to change. Bro, for time I'm going to TV so about let's stop this hypocrisy. Let us be honest to each other. Let us be fair in our deliberations. Let us stop trying to make it look like we are all supposed to be blamed. The president and the party in government are supposed to be blamed. You people have not been able, you've not been bold enough to say this government needs to go. We gave them a job. We gave them a job to do. So have they delivered? If they haven't delivered, what are we supposed to say? They need to walk. What is this fucking nonsense of grammar and stupid talk? They need to walk. The same way we made some people walk, these people are supposed to walk because they could not deliver. What is this nonsense of you people trying to protect criminals in this government through the little mics you've gotten? This is the time for you people to call a spade and look in the face of the president and the vice and say, you people are failed Ghanaians and you don't need to lead us again. You are protecting your ass. You want people to look stupid. Ojahowo is saying this because we failed to check the system. Do I have to blame Ojahowo? No. It is our responsibility to put pressure on the president and his vice and this government to work. The nonsense should stop in Ghana. You were the people. They are Professor from Boadu is our document now. More suppressing by going to Gabi's office. A whole sector minister Babon Tinabeka said, "This is what I found. This is the job you gave me, and this is what I found." You were able to go to Gabi to tell Gabi to threaten Professor from Boadu so that you don't go ahead exposing Gabi, the president, Lord Kome, and J.K. Jemfua, and all these criminals in this government. You people led Gabi. You people enabled Gabi. You people are accomplices. You use the City News City FM to destroy Ghana. And I'm not going to, you see, let me tell you people, I like everybody. I have no personal issue with Bernard Avle. No, I respect him for what he does, but he's a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. You're not supposed to even come sit and talk blah blah and talk nya. So who should we blame? The academia writing 16 dossier. Who has the power to stop mining, illegal mining in Ghana? Who has the power in Ghana today? Who has the power in Ghana today to stop illegal mining? Who has the power? It is one gentleman, one dwarf, who can just pick a pen and write on the paper, every machine running in Ghana, legal or illegal, will stop working. Why are we not blaming that man? Why are we making it look like we are the problem? The chiefs are the problem. The bishops. It is one fucking idiot sitting at the Jubilee House with his assistant who cannot do the job. You people enabled Gabi to kill the story. People did from Boadu mention in the report. City interview Gabi where okay, did they follow up on the number of people in the report to interview them? No. Now, I feel when they only went to Gabi for Gabi to muddy the waters. At the end, Gabi said he will sue from Boadu. What in was him? And the Bernard is sitting there doing what? Crying, trying to sound like he's the most intelligent person in Ghana. You are hypocrites. Nipa send your bomb mudi our report to him. Gabi nkwana na hu hia. Gabi nkwana na hu hia our report to him. Omo makane ya interview obia because they wanted to do the damage control for Gabi. That is what City News did. That is what Samens used City to do. You people are hypocrites. Stop this. I don't care what you people say about me, the insult. I don't care. But Ghanaians are not foolish. Ghanaians are not stupid. There's only one person who can take responsibility for this, and it's the President of the Republic, who has failed the people. We need to work them out. Now, today in Ghana, this is what we are dealing with. This. 24,000, over 24,000 galamsey induced cancer cases recorded annually in Ghana. Afibia nipa 24,000 and over enomunya cancer every galamsey insu omunumu. Otiha eka kata clinic. Eka the Ghana academia. Oka a research. We are talking about a man who has all the powers in his hand in Ghana. We are talking about one single man and his assistant. Ekufuado and Baumia, they have all the powers in Ghana in their hand. They can make one statement and every illegal mining activity in Ghana will stop. You are sitting there talking about academia's research. 24,000 and over people every 12 months, they die from cancer because omonum galamsey nsuo. You are not worried about that? Woman on your motor Bernard. Your kids are all drinking the same water. The last time I played a video of a lady putting chemical in water for just the water's surface to settle, for her to believe that the water is clean. Let's be honest for once. Let's be honest as a people for once. Let us tell Ghanaians to vote against this government. Yes, it is simple, because some of these statements we make, and none of my politicians know the opportunity to spin the issue, because here with the room. When we start making statements like that and generalizing the issue and picking what to talk about and what not to talk about, it gives criminal politicians the opportunity to mislead the people and destroy us more. Because you see, politicians, they are like vampires. They look for times where you are not basically aware of your surroundings. What politicians do is they listen to us a lot. Politicians listen to what we say, because remember, they serve us. Now, when they listen to us, they pick what their points from the weakness in our statements. Now, the moment we give politicians that room to be able to pick that little spot of weakness. They capitalize on those weaknesses to make us irrelevant. So when we sit on radio and on TV and we don't blame the president directly and his vice directly and tell the people to vote against them, what the politicians get, the notion and idea they get is that we are still not making the president take responsibility for his actions or what he did not do. So what the politician will do is that when they come on TV, especially those in government, they will look at what we said that basically helps their case. They pick it from there. So now when you listen to the NPP, when they are speaking about illegal mining and all that, they don't want to take the responsibility. They want to start it from the back. Oh, now you're inheriting you. Oh, but the question here is, why were you given power? That is the basic question. Why did Ghanaians vote for you? Why did Ghanaians change power? Why did Ghanaians say you can handle the problems you are going through? It is because you told them that you are capable of making things better. So where it started does not matter. What matters now is what you have done. Have you been able to solve the problem? Because yare ebobi near the hospital, doctor now ojana social no, where the yare started free and fan home, baby a diagnosis no lab or koye ya de betu de nima ne juma ne se obesa sa oyedian nipa na oyare ne yare obesa ne yare. Now, the doctor does not care, say, 2 years before, it's a part of the record. But the most important thing is that this person's life should be saved. And we are creating that opportunity for politicians to take advantage of us. Now, listen to...
Fight social canker by scapegoating and politicizing. If you try to fight social canker by scapegoating and politicizing, you leave the real culprits. They'll be doing their thing whilst you fight amongst yourselves.
So, basically... this guy is doing campaign against himself. So in some so you can clearly see. You see, from what he's saying, then it means no armed robber should be arrested. One, he is still not taking responsibility. You see, into Tiena Semna, oh, a man for about chrono, then so you to mean point is a woman about chrono see dia. Yentumi ka say oh asemesi wei na eda gate na no akro no ne baaye enti yentumi solve sa akro no enti Electoral Bank of Ghana na say ende yapon yatutum your Bank of Ghana upon 5 o'clock nipa oye in charge of Bank of Ghana head of security yeah say Bank of Ghana pon a na yatutum na penifo nyina free office ne pia keys na ewo Bank of Ghana ye the man head of security enti aba no pa na say ye be a Bank of Ghana area sika eho de kwa who is supposed to be held accountable. So when you call the head of security to question him, are you scapegoating the head of security? No. There are so many people who could have been head of security of Bank of Ghana, but there's a reason why we made you head of security, because we believe that you are competent enough to stop what people stealing from Bank of Ghana. If maybe in the past there was a security man there who could not protect Bank of Ghana's money or our money and was fired, and today you presented your resume that you can protect Bank of Ghana na de eche na ye ba na ye wi sika da ho a na ye kasa wo bra na wo na ye de keys na gu nsem. There's a reason why we gave the job to you. There were thousands of people and when we point at you to give us answers, are we scapegoating you? You are a foolish guy. We momo Jimmy me catch the Ghana for say any journalist no ye generalize issue where any man kwasi afo say to bet na TV so da Ghana for into idea ni nyina say the president and the government should not take responsibility. A social canker aboa social interventions to set free SHS time John Mahama and NDC case let us review then amokai that one there is a social canker, but you don't need review from everybody. But when it comes to Ghana, say it's a social canker, so we don't have to scapegoat people. The lands minister, he's a criminal, he needs to go. Mama can be binchram one day. Samuel Abujinapo. Maybe can't see me at one day. And I will follow it up and I'll show you something. Samuel Abujinapo, he takes $30,000 before he signs one lease. Samuel Abujinapo. Small scale miners in Ghana, 90% of them know. They know about this. Samuel Abujinapo or $30,000. So at $30,000, you are not guaranteed a lease. What would the amount of lease I was signed? Over 1,005. Over into 2,000 leases. Me na make no hande. Samuel Abujinapo, only one gentleman, let me mention his name. I'm going to show you something. Maybe. Yeah, here. All right. Maybe Samuel Abujinapo. Maybe some about the other person's ni chiro. No, this one. Maybe. Samuel Abujinapo and a guy called Martin Esi. These two people, they take $30,000 before they sign a lease. Samuel Abujinapo, the lands minister, or $30,000. And Sana was signed one lease. Only the number of leases that Samuel Abujinapo was signing. Until Oma Kwasia we betina TV, so no catch the Ghana for say, you know something, we are not supposed to scapegoat. May am pointed into individuals. There's a reason why people are given positions. When you fail to do their job, you need to be kicked out. There's a reason why we need to kick Abujinapo out. Catch a journalist and say, if somebody calls to say Yampam will be out, there should be a reason why Yampam Nipano. Look at the rivers we are seeing in Ghana. Look at the forest. Look at the degradation. Look at the destruction of our forest. Because you are still sitting here telling us we should give you a reason why Samuel Abujinapo should be fired, why the president should be fired. Because waited to Ghana, this shows to say they don't have any will. There's no willing. The willingness is not there to fight the canker. The willingness is not there to stop Galamsey because yes Galamsey. Me say Martin Emisi, Samuel Martin Eyisi, on it Samuel Abujinapo. They sign every lease and no any guaranteed. $30,000. 2, 3, 4 days ago, when we said small scale miners Ekoye demonstration in front of Abujinapo's house, ministry. Me say Samuel Abujinapo on Martin Esi, they take $30,000 before they sign a lease. And international black over catch say, why is it say? So much lease have been signed under Ekufuado. No, it is a whole industry. It is a whole industry. In terms of boy, he was talking, say, oh, we are politicizing it. We are not politicizing it. Because any journalists, TV, radio, we give this termite, political insect with shit on their cheeks to come and take advantage of the people. Miracle Boadu DC went to Mimpan qualify to keep DC office for 1 year. He was kicked out. He does not feel for you Ghanaians. Nipana omu enfano a politics na oye. On se otuwa kasa no. O see Nanado Dankwa Kufuado echre say obe fight Galamsey because okan Galamsey won his speech. Oya kwasia. Because Ekufuado mentioned Galamsey in his speech, automatically it means to say he's fighting Galamsey. Wait kwasia we dey chire mind. Nanado Dankwa Kufuado's speech to the nation, first day, everything was plagiarized. Why should I believe a Kufuado who plagiarizes other people's speech to Ghanaians? Also, a Kufuado's first speech, it had Galamsey in it. In Kufuado, we should not point a Kufuado out to say they should walk. Mwe Jimmy, give these dogs, these pigs, the room to spill nonsense. I say Galamsey, it has been there 80s, 60s, 70s, ancient time. In fact, JJ runs Tana Galamsey oho. JJ runs the fees no quite said the bedi Ghana so and Tamils by. It JJ runs the fees no Kofuamba into Amboko Fording and Oba Tamils, not Galamsey oho, and Oba Mahama, not Galamsey oho. Maybe I'm politicizing no. Now you see, or see, Omoba and they came to inherit Galamsey. Kwasia su. Or see, Galamsey no order that. You see these pigs? There's a reason why I use those words so. They don't think. Or say they came to inherit where you were in opposition. Let's say Yamfa Pigway Dokenyina Mano. Why did we vote into power? Why did we give you power? Then there was no need for us to give you power. We were supposed to allow John Mahama, who deported over 5,000 Chinese, to keep going, because it could have gotten to a time and Kobetme eradicate Galamsey in Ghana. If from your own point, If you are saying, say, you inherited it, and today we cannot talk about, or you cannot talk about one thing you've done to stop this menace, then John Mahama was supposed to be given the nod. He was supposed to be allowed to continue. Because during his time, now he's only say, during his time, at the end of the day, the Chinese who come here to employ our local people and buy our poor farmers' farms, those Chinese, John Mahama deported 5,000. How many have you deported? What is the status of our rivers now? And from what he is saying, he is telling you, say, you are not supposed to even give the NPP the chance to continue. Because here we are a binitary the Niasi way, or who gonna force him with Jimmy. On say Edru baby, no say government. A issue anka the people criticizing Galamsey, they could have told government, say tweak this, tweak that. Today he's talking about we the Ghanaians na attention. We should talk to the government for the government to review the decisions. Cause here we are okay say on church a review more so on tiasie. Okay say ya per se John Mahama say yen tweak free SHS no yen ni say na engina no. Cause here beka just John Mahama say yen cancel free SHS. Prekoba we na wo de ba beto to Ghana. In Prekoma we and on there wo de omo ba be say yen for monchechire Ghana bushmeat we mu. They think yen nyina ye Jimmy. On sa oka osio baby Ghana say na do no anka Ghana for nim kra and omo kasetia NDC MPP no anka also omo suggest ni ntwiki ha because there is social canker. Yatia na free SHS bae enkwara so nkonsi owi omo nya aduane ndi na John Mahama ne Ghana forecast say mum ye nyina meet ni review ni ntwiki ni kaka nkwasiafo a woni ase abinitare woni ase say a confirmba e ka kire say John Mahama so be cancel free SHS odwan ba o ka kire say we should all suggest and tweak. This government needs to work. Kwasiafo mu ye mprekoma, they are pigs. Insuo na mu hu ni say they don't care. Nana Adodanko Ekufuado ne san kwasiafo impreko we mo MPP mu no. They don't care about insuo no. Answer this boy, he's politicizing the whole matter. Or try to make it NDC MPP matter. Na the internet to NDC. Time NDC free power now insuo need to say. Ojina TV so ekeka kwasiasem you could not say we have fought Galamsey. So the 8 years we gave you, what was the purpose? You were a pig. What was the purpose for the 8 years now? What was the purpose for the 8 years? Any journalists, when we start to speak on illegal mining and how our waters have been destroyed, we are not supposed to even create an option for this government to question or defend themselves. We need to tell them you have failed and the people are supposed to vote against you. Because Bernard Avle, and the next stop is your hometown, Awuna. They are coming there. They have started with sun winning. They are going to do Galamsey in the water region. You are sitting in Accra. The only place left, they hope to come there and destroy the place. OTTV so about ties are confirmed Cabrofo. OTTV so ready research. Abra, this is common sense. People have been given positions to take responsibility. We are asking and talking and trying to sound intelligent. Your intelligence, we would die in our intelligence. We would die in our foolish intelligence. Some stupid white man explained to you, say, bro, who makes you wise? You hear a politician, now you see what he's doing. He's making you think, say, oh, onya shimum, nensumen blemuno. The NPP from day one have not taken responsibility when it comes to destroying our water bodies. They have not. And it's in the end, Ghana sisi amenoka say, Chairman untumi asantemaya ne dia. Otumfo technically is akwa to Chairman untumi. Otumfo ye Chairman untumi akwa. It was a Chairman untumi ya Galamsey wa santimemu bebia. Asante ine ntumi nka. Enti asante ina bedani otu Chairman untumi akwa. And we need to say this bitter truth, because when you're a king, so-called king, that's a untumi and make a statement to stop every mining activity on your land. You are a slave. You don't care about the lives of your people. And these are things that we say it out of pain, because the people who have the power to stop this, they can do it. They don't want to do it. Make Kevin tell me to stop Galamsey or Ghana. In conform with me around the world, they cannot stop Galamsey in Ghana. It is the president. People like Otumfuomo, they can make statement and every excavator will stop. Why haven't they done it? John Mahama, as we speak today, want to stop Galamsey because he does not have the executive power or a normal citizen to send me. So I cannot blame John Mahama. No, I cannot blame the NDC. No, I should blame the president, his vice president, the people who have the power to do that. So why are we sitting here generalizing the issue? And Intina Kwasia waiting better TV show. Now he's throwing words around. Because one, he has failed to take responsibility, and instead of us to press his neck, we are sitting there and making him look intelligent. Kwasia we, Prekoba we, na Ghana anka ene papa dia, ena nsuo no, e ono hoda nka onya ne sika, anka ye say ni say anka be ne de. He does not care. He's politicizing it. Ena ye nyina ye behu say chairman wontumi Akonta Mining. Akonta Mining Limited has no permit to undertake any mining operations in Tano Nimiri Forest Reserve. Minerals Commission be catch there say. Chairman wontumi eko eye den eye ekura eye Tano Nimiri Forest. Eko hoko tu asase ni nyina say no koye galamsey. Minerals Commission na omoma license through the Minister of Lands, you know. They say chairman wontumi only license. Chairman want to me any license and on a Minerals Commission catch there. Now, I don't know chairman want to me catch there a Minerals Commission catch. I didn't think chairman want to me or hinibian to me and sorry and say I dear way there it's wrong. The NPP did not come out to tell us say we are wrong. So they are the ones that almost galam say now muntie Miracle Boadu. The journalist asked him a question. Me pese me bona wutie. Na tie ni answer no ehona bo nsem kwasiafo wotoma mo a wagimi Miracle Boadu or concession wo Eastern region. Miracle Boadu or concession na yire etifie we si dan amoba Miracle Boadu a OTTV so ka galamse no uko Eastern region or concession sa ne girlfriend bi na uko si dan wo Eastern region amano no na yire tifie o galamse si ka na hono de ko kwasia weti radio so ka kire say de eni ehu no memeyem worry nipa ewu yewu sensu asei kwasia na aban wa aban mu enti omo petumi nti ye jimi de eni ehunu kura me anjintum now
in spite of the political colors and the person is involved in illegal mining, the law should deal with the person.
There are calls for a state of emergency to be declared.
Oh, I see. You was saying Akonta Mining. Yatiana Lands Commission beka kire say only lease license you obetuma ko sa forest dim akobu ndua togu ase asase. Miracle Boadu gina TV so ka say e na kire say Akonta Mining ayebone. What? Ye busa na TV so say chairman want to me company for Akonta Mining. The Lands Commissioner beka kire say obu ndua say asase ye galamsey. Only license bia. Sa brantie we owo mawo. Our concession was Eastern region. Mere ba chirebo. Sa boy Miracle Boadu no our concessioner in Kofoya mine in the mano. Ojina TV so catch the Ghana for say Akonta Mining in nye boni bia. Chairman won't me galam so and nya galam say be obi any evidence. And so Lands Commissioner catch there say chairman won't me or your NPP Ashanti regional chairman or your Baumia campaign the financier no or your illegal mining because they are all ye be only license. Miracle Boadu gina TV so catch the Ghana for say nya no kre. Sa kwasia we eso petumi sa kwasia fo we ye betena ha yes we di omatam inwan ma we impreko we they don't care about Ghana on se busa no amansa and a lady in car say there's been calls and as a man for say president no yem place state of emergency or say adentra and fo hu say yenso nyina say in fish kura won so nyina ewu and no go here pona say baby agalam say Ghana for nyina say president didn't call for state of emergency na yen nyina yen make sure galam say we gina man ne gina ne yen take this o say adentra president ne. So they don't see the seriousness in this so a power no mo pe omo hu some yen kwasiafo they are treating you people like animals. Wait, Miracle Boadu or concession our Eastern region our concessioner en Kofo excavator no mu wi na mo man miensa and or the galamsey our Eastern region. Do you think say Obeka Chekufu say Omomunja galamsey? No. And anything or you bold upon all the things we are seeing, upon the destruction, upon all the rivers we are seeing, say I say nipa enumu ewu or say I didn't know also president and a call for state of emergency. Miracle Boadu gina TV say why should we call state of emergency? Why? Well, this is NPP Baumia campaign kasamafo. Miracle Boadu catch the oba say in Kofo no muso ya I didn't call it state of emergency. I didn't know say here aban no. Aden. These are the people who want you to give them power. Wait. San kwasia impreko ma we. They think say Baby omu free nkwa na Ghana o. Otra omu kroma baby ya mwa. That is how they think. And you know, this is in the north. Nipa na odi omu na oyesremuni ne ba omia Jimmy for no. He does not even care. Nipa ne nyansuo no most digitalization where Jimmy. The basic things that nipa be here their survival no provide man no kwasia also digitalization. Digitalization or the thing. Na miracle abuaje kwasia we abetena TV so say identity also president no or say for what? For this? Or say no, it does not matter. MPP for who nsuo we say they don't care. And the miracle abuaje na TV so defend the chairman to me. Galamse a eku Ghana fo nyina. Miracle abuaje di krom hene to ho e body nsem adan a ye nyina ye MPP for ye na adane mmoa we di eso ye na adane mmoa because a miracle we sanke kuro bia nkopia bonton go say body timutuo. You know why? Because why is he even defending say Enisa president to call it state of emergency where we have gotten to kwasia we person obedi ye ni a ye no mercury ne so say ono de obenya position in yiska ema ne girlfriend akosi de ama no sa ne girlfriend no kwasia jantre boy no ye ne ho no bezesa ne mba kwa aburuchiri. Miracle Abuaji is deeply involved in illegal mining. So you see where we are. This is not a joke. Into any opportunity to speak on illegal mining. We are not supposed to widen the net. We are supposed to make sure the net is very tight, and it's tight on the president, the party in government, and the vice president. We need to limit. We are not supposed to expand it. The moment we expand the conversation, then people run away from their responsibility. When we start to expand the conversation, then people who are supposed to take the fall get through the cracks and they run away. Let us make the net smaller. When you make the net smaller, you catch the person who is supposed to take responsibility. Because conversation should not be wide. It should be, what has the president done? What has the vice president done? What has the party in government done? If they have not been able to do it, they need to leave. That is the conversation. Let's not make the conversation too wide. Let us not try to please everybody. That is what the NPP wants. NPP for 1% you're broadening conversation. Oh, this is a national disaster. Yes, but somebody had the responsibility to stop this disaster. Somebody had the responsibility to stop this disaster. So we are not supposed to allow them to widen the conversation. The NPP, Akufo-Addo, Bawumia, they need to leave office. Because today they are defending Galamsey openly. They don't even care. They see, say, a Jimmy small scale miner, whether legal or illegal, must be in the forest. So Chairman to me. So what will make Miracle Abuaji sit on TV to defend Chairman to me? Say small scale miner or general license, he is in the forest, so he's good. Now, my uncle and I'm in Shawa Debi, 719, good timing. Now look at this. You see the story. In fact, do I go back? Do I have? Let's take care of the EC issue. NPP4 and the Omar Babontambe Kacha Ghana for said they support. They actually support NDC. Ekache EC say EC no anything. EC no and MB Eman Hokwan na yempe independent auditors MB audited register no any EC4 computers no and sana to make elections them. If you say from Nyama Omohu a actually EC. Ediakoma EC, ma EC Agyapong. Remember, when the NDC confronted the Electoral Commission or the Electoral Commissioner, Jane Mensah, and then the dogs about the inconsistencies and the errors they have noticed in the register, no, Jane Mensah and her dogs never said they were lying. So on record, Jane Mensah and the EC, they've admitted that there are errors in the register. They have admitted that the register is not credible to be used for elections. Nowhere and nobody can fight this basic straightforward statement, because ever since there James and East in country Ghana for say the issue the NDC raised about the inconsistencies and the errors in the register, no, it is false. They have admitted. In fact, the EC came out to tell us, say they are working on the errors, meaning they have admitted their errors. We are talking about errors over 400,000 names that have issues. Inti yenina NTS say Jane Mensah is na Agyapong say NDC for asema omokano no trodo, and that they basically accept say the register is not credible. And the NPP for some year press conference, the National Pigs Party, in Preko party no almost say almost counter press conference etia de Ghana for nyina ka se omope Ghana for nyina ahemfo asofo Muslim mpenifo maamefo enkwara youth obia say the register needs to be looked at independently by an independent auditing firm obia jatum, because we all want to go into the elections as an election a be transparent, credible, in Tokwabiansi. This is not something new. The NPP have called for a register to be looked at before, and it was done. So what is making the NPP today have issues with Ghanaians, not just NDC? Ghanaians, CSOs, NDC, other political parties, Ahemfo, Asofo, Impenifo. Why is the NPP? I don't know what problem. Because if a political party is transparent and believes in transparency and believes in democracy, they will support something like this, because it is only through transparent process that will make everybody's conscience clear. See, I can't say for near Casa Betana Kunya will so I could know what's not so. That's how we are cromfo, Ubechashi. What's not now when you're cromfo, won't share. So we deny and as a Ocasa won't not Kunya so it means we are cromfo. So for the MPP to even say they have an issue with Ghanaians saying that the register must be cleaned, it means the NPP as a political party is a criminal organization. Now, Pentium 2, General Secretary, a friend Pentium 2 General Secretary, he did a press conference today. Or say, if the EC has to demand of the NDC for a forensic audit, in the MPP will also hit the streets and demonstrate against the EC. Now, Opesemi reading as a reasonable, normal human being who is healthy. If the EC heads to demand, if the EC heeds to demand of the NDC for a forensic audit, we in the MPP will also hit the streets and demonstrate against the EC. Pentium 2 General Secretary can also see, if the EC heeds to the demands of the NDC for a forensic audit, we in the MPP will also hit the streets and demonstrate against the EC. Now, the Pentium 2 General Secretary, Justin Kodia Odi MPP, will say Electoral Commission no, eji the NDC and the Ghana for air canutuma. Omo MPP so be demonstration tia EC no. Omo per se Electoral Commission ebeji the Ghana for nyina pe atum. Omo de to say is regitum say obeba independent forensic auditors ebehwe register ma say nekoto aba the National Pigs Party no so be ye kire MPP for the National Pigs Party so detect errors bi or registered him na errors no detect we say nipa bi wo ho a eni so mo registered him nipa bi wo ha omo transfer baby also ankede omo konyanfo omo anko nipa bi wo ha e wo so mo registered him omo ni registered him nipa bi wo ha ye move omo fi baby nipa bi wo krampo eni so mo registered him into omo so detect say omo detect error e wo registered him, meaning they have basically confirmed or reaffirmed the position of the NDC. Into the NDC can all these months ni nyina no MPP for abechirim say no kre, because NPP for no so say the NDC focus say register no nyoma bi wo ma eni se ewom nyoma bi wo ma o se yifrim no, and the Pentium 2 General Secretary of MPP na beka che say almost cry nim say register no e wo defects. Oh Jimmy for kasa on hwe ne to o Jimmy for so kasa na so hu camera sa o kasa on hwe ne so o kasa anyhow. Oh we General Secretary no we Jimmy a de bia no party no obeman kofo mu so mo Jimmy. Now the General Secretary wababo on beka che Ghana for so yen so krampo no, even though yen pese is no ebe forensic audit no, yes ye detect say the same register na NDC focus a register no in problems wom enye the incredible no nipa bi wom eni se wom nipa bi transfer bi ankosiye register no enye credible no, and the MPP for through their General Secretary ne say eyampa omo krampo so detect. So one omo magana for nyina tia say a right to say was say yema forensic audit independent forensic auditors to audit EC register, because the problem was caused by the EC. The problem was started by the EC, and the people who caused the problem are not the people who are supposed to solve the problem. We need to have an independent body to make sure that the problem has been solved. Send we can have trust in the register. Inti the General Secretary of the MPP na Babonta Magana for nyina isi nyina akoma to eyim. NPP for say register no enye credible. MPP for say register no problems wom. MPP for say almost what dictate to say you may be registered in any elections into why will any intelligent honest Ghanaian onya boa beka say register no mema EC MBM ema yenye edien audit or registered him ekire wo yakwasia on say general secretary na jiminti no odwen say oye me no nim so oye ne na MPP for we omo jimi ma catch them consistently. They think like pigs. Omomudi party we endem reno. They are like pigs. Suddenly, or God being so good, and the general secretary of MPP Abekachere, or say omo dictate musantibium, and yamen am or say omo dictate say register no, and credible. Meaning the omanebo ama doctor, any NDC for any Ghana for you can no credit. Into kwasiabe na beka se meme audit register no.
What you have detected. And we expect the Electoral Commission.
You see, they are also saying, say, errors now who are registered, no, they call Electoral Commission. Meaning, Omajiatum say the register is not credible. The conversation should end here. The Electoral Commission should allow independent forensic auditors to come and audit the register. Because for now, the two major political parties in Ghana, say, register no, there are errors. Register no, there are errors. When it be about register, so when you nipa 10, now you will say error crowd when nipa 10 the register is not credible because every Ghanaian who is sane and has the day is in right frame of mind and has clocked the age of 18 and has registered has the right to vote. Until you cannot, and our constitution states explicitly that you cannot deny or disenfranchise a Ghanaian, even one. Everybody are with the 18. Now you register over you cannot deny even one person. In this would detect any pattern crano error will register him only pattern one. We need to rectify it before we go to the elections. Because you don't have the right. Nobody has the right in Ghana to deny anybody from voting. So Nipano 18 years and over. Now register. Nobody. It is not about the number. It is not about 100,000 people. It is not about 200,000 people. It is not about 100 people. It is about you disenfranchising an individual or a Ghanaian. It doesn't matter the number of errors you have seen. The moment you see say Obi through these errors will not get the opportunity to vote, that error needs to be corrected. It is not the magnitude of the error. It is not the number of people we have seen, and I say the small number. It is about if somebody will be denied his rights from choosing a leader, that person, that problem needs to be resolved. In the NPP for say almost hundreds of errors in that register. NPP, NDC for say almost hundreds of errors in that register. So why should we go into the elections with such register embroidered with a lot of problems and errors? This guy, or see, nipa wu ene eden yawu nipa. Inti as far as say nipa ni bi wu na yawu nipa ni bi de. Eden register no problem wo mu. We na ukako find some good with Chinko court. Obeka che judge say judge. Bantima akronfo ho. Say we are akronfo ho. Oba even take cry say ankomusua de cry akronfo ho. Intend obi akọwi otumfo akọnwa problem the level of intelligence, the reasoning level near with Jimmy. He's justifying their incompetence, he's justifying illegality. The EC have been given a job to do. That is why we do a exhibition. That is why we do a registration. That is why we do a first time registrant. That is why the EC has been given over 307 million Ghana cedis to get this work done. It's for a whole general secretary or the party and say and they unipa and they be into your names which are not supposed to be in the register. What's the big deal? Wait and a lawyer Pentium 2 where Jimmy, you see their argument. You see politics now man TV so now you pay attention. We ignore the details. So So some people are dying, and some people are as people are dying, some people are being so born. So if today the EC and there are dead people in the register, so what's so right now if the kwasiakeka bantama bro for tantan bi. Where any problem no? Where any problem no? Had a level of reasoning. Because if you are lawyers organo, now what you will be by the say to your legal fees, me could defend you. I didn't try. Oh, for Bantama, a man for Yankunya. Oba se we uncle for Yankunya. Take ya so musia de way. Okwaha, Yankunya. Into two for a says a problem in the womb. He is justifying foolishness and crime. He is justifying foolishness. Attack you way. And I'm Musabusan or Sakas or say say ECDTA NDC for Samoa. Almost so the National Pigs Party no be yechere adentina o say EC etie NDC ma ye be registered ma independent forensic auditors ebe audit register no almost be come wegu akoye demonstration. The level of thinking of these pigs difficult to reason with them. This is the general secretary of a political party. If you are with the level of thinking na utia kwa we na utie fifi kotia. I had to say, we are not supposed to even vote in Ghana. And it's a MPP, nipa di echire. So if you call te kasa, na akwa we kasa. It looks like say it's a mismatch for us to even be voting in Ghana. Say I was say compare NDC, NPP to NDC. Why? Why should we even do it? Share I'm original chairman of Ashanti region. National Nana Kwesi na chairman want to be. Who compares Edentina was say Nana Kwesi kura to be TV so say or campaigning because nipa now any opponent now only the party with Jimmy. How can you reason with a foolish man? How can you reason with a foolish man, a foolish idiot? How can you reason with these people? You can see the difference. Omo chairman what is wakasa? Omo chairman I see doing kesi akasa na MPP chairman kasa. MPP chairman I say ajija asori sike wie ne so omboso enka nkyere enianom oyare why hanta I say ye ba na odi anim omo nyi so mfaso bia. Look at Asia Dunketia. See the things o lead. It is sometimes people say how did we get here? How can we be allowing pigs to compete humans? A whole general secretary of a political party. I was so a lawyer. Utumi Jinasi TV so kase nipa na ebi wu ene ya wu bi. Enti se register no a wufo woman. What's the big deal? A whole general secretary. A whole general secretary of a party in government. Or say or a lawyer. Enti kwasi afu no mutumi Jinasi TV so kase ayin. Say we dia oku nipa keke. Obetime bien na kase where they say oku akora ne keke. He does not even understand asamna all kanu. Oh, register no ye ebi wu ene ye wu bi. It is a dead people woman na ye den. Obi na chim ade we wu no. We mu person mu di Ghana enim. Ya tena nkofo hu 8 years. 8 solid years. Ya tena ndan we hu. And the party is not even willing to have a transparent election. The LPP from J.A. Kufuor time Ebesinde, the NPP, they have never won elections legitimately. Oka Chem say ebi wu and yes ye kumbi inti say dead people ma 10 less than 40,000 people na NDC the winning elections. Less than 40,000 people. Na udio dwan we do anima. Na Ghana lawyer ye na ye funtra. Ghana law ene eto emobi ekase obi a lawyer. Ekufuado na nam Ghana so a lawyer. Oni certificate. Enter na kwasiafo we etumi be party general secretary. Lawyer. Na lawyer we Jimmy say. Lawyer you cannot reason. Lawyer Jimmy ena yamma ne be Ghana enim. Lawyer Jimmy. Now majority of people in Ghana some lawyers. Lawyers from Ghana about 40% of me Jimmy for. They can't even reason. Me say lawyers from Ghana about 40% they don't qualify to be lawyers. They bought that thing to get into law school. 90%, 70%, 40% of them unnecessary, wasting our time and resource. They cannot even cross the border. Among fufu, they cannot cross and reason to win a case. They are buying that slot. And if you want to be a lawyer, Obapa with car, Obetuma Kotiadia Chia, na bloggers do what you said, Oko law school, Kwasiaseme Koso Ghana, no. Nankayade do pro way to be lead the NPP. how did we get here? Now, Shadie, make sure you know, son of my chamo, you see a dear grower, Bibiwa. I don't even want to go there. So, our story way, let me tell you, people. Hey, my yet NPP for story, but I need to speak on this. Oh, say ECG on verge of bankruptcy. PURC warns of looming crisis in Ghana's energy sector. Now, Mameka Bibinchira mo Ghana for. And this story I was supposed to do a long time ago. My source gave me all the facts and document briefly. Yeah. Most chain smoker now or ECG MD Sisiano Mahama Bino. Sir, what's his name? The ECG MD. Yeah. One said right now he's forcing meter on you people. On say and the agenda in for almost a month. We are changing meters. You need to take our meters. Eh? Some meter the contract in Apodia. See me. Some meters now omudi pupu amono. Na Apodia. ECG omuni skebia oho. These people, they have finished you people at ECG. Me say, sir, ECG na oho no. On say for about a month or two now. On my agenda nyina say, omo was some stock of meters bi omo person de mamu and so no free power. Napo deal. See, there was a day he was being interviewed on TV, one of the TVs. Now me share. So story Murefi, I was supposed to show you the document. Where? Omo busa say, na meters no. More meters are I was a Ghana for. Omo say, oh, as far as I will meter be to my body, making sure say our ECG specs no. Meters no the mama no a force. Some meters no a obi private deal a Napo dia. Napo a signing sad deal no and so no free energy ministry. Enti mumpeo you are supposed to take ECG meters. And then suddenly more high ECG say more meters be brew Ghana a defect or see a change no. And I'm study here. For about 2-3 months now, ECG I actually say by force ye changing meters. Some meters then upon a contract no. And it's millions of dollars. And Napo wants to make sure say some meters no mamo and so no free power. Let me tell you, some meters no they are defects. Defects. Now what is going to happen? And I say, so free power meters no the mamo no it will start expiring. Meters now almost 40 almost no. Their meters are a best saying and saying almost date a limited time for those meters to stay alive. Intina for some time now. These meters are defective meters no. They are pushing it on you. And I'm on steady and will say every day they are insisting that you people have to change your meters. A deal they need to force it onto you people. Mumusa musa meter ne free hin. ECG meter na omo de bobo by force mamono. Mumusa musa e free hin. Company ben a supplier. Mumusa musa warranty that's when. There are no warranties. It was meters so a defective meters. And a Napo deal. A Napo deal. And in this short period, the be almost changing meter by force. ECG jai maintenance na no so moye no. ECG jai bibia, but their main focus now is meters. Why are they so focused on meters? Because I was saying meters no pushing in a bus system. That those meters now they send them any more than 1.5 years. Ni na say. Sa akwa no di ECG nim no wa gene share o. Imrebe mbusa no TV so say enti meters no obi betumi so akoto no an meter. Na ECG for abede abe connect. I say, oh yeah, but I was say meter na okoto no. I was say meter no e wo omu meter na specs. Oko ebede we say meter no e wo omu meter specs. Ebede we say meter no it is ECG accredited meter. A meter ECG standard. How are you going to know? You have no option than to come for their meter. See, meter we issue be the adiba be chiro. Napo dia. And Napo deal. na post sign deal way and sana ofri energy ministry mumusa ECG MD ni say meter deal way a wine dia every hin company be manufacture we will trace it to where it was manufactured we be free. Go ahead. Yeah.
About the register no MVP very township. But the point is that say I don't know if say even I said yeah. Say auditing. Auditing is not about fraud. If you're BSc, you want to check something. If you are I want to get it if you're no way. That's all no that in here. Oh, see, book na me say negative or positive. Name me United and say, oh, so won't be mean that you're trying to hide something. Do you understand what I'm saying?
And before argument, and I say, you find it this way. Almost headmaster in the old school, right? And or register no. Register no a headmaster and what the right is so register him according to be a din room. And students in the back who raise the issue say register here could tell the BI who say what wish him. Inti nka any student no ye pese nka another headmaster be free school for froba na ye nyina students no say red headmaster no register no wi him even though no if you na ye tena na school no obia say register the headmaster office no ono kwa na what right also biem and na student ni be say wi him and na student ni be say wi him student ni be say headmaster kwa na wotumi obebiem nti other students na omo ka say wi him no omo ni who right say headmaster also biem and na other students they say okay Mommy uncle for headmaster for free another school Emra. Na ye nyina ye uncle headmaster no office so ni ye registered say we shema headmaster no ho son we shema yes obia behu Bonnie Ben. It's as simple as that. What's the big deal here?
It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as ABC.
Yeah.
Maybe, but me, I'm not getting that drift. I'm not getting easy. I'm trying to sit down and understand what they're trying to say.
They want to rig the elections. I really appreciate you. Thank you very much. All right. Hello, caller. Hello. Good evening. All right.
Hello?
Oh, I'm sorry. You made me take you off. Hello, caller. I'm gonna make you free so because I was so quick. Oh, every I don't know. Ofra now Tim can try and speak quickly because one yan in Tama you're not going to hear me. Hello, caller. All right, but for another call, Mr. Ofra, try and respond quickly because there are so many people on the line. I'm gonna try to get through. The moment I'll be slow down, it disturbs the system. Mr. Hello, caller. Hello. Good evening. Good evening. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, good evening. Patrick Asamitio.
Yeah, good evening. For Kevin.
House
of Kasabi. Almost say, do one the base so Safi, but Bambaraoni.
Oh.
I say, Obia, one pet, say, ye bebu a contabiano, wewe. Into idea, Jemen sayano. Ayakatachisha wonim said there's something hidden. They know, they are aware. Into Ghana for Obia into na yemi Obia making sure say December 7 kwatuaba would be when baby kwatuaba no kone make sure say what so send ye kan woka say Obia amfa ne camera enkosi so ye be kan resource no kra na yenye video obi be kan ye say mahama enya more than vote sene na but commissioner na wo resource no kra wo nana say wa wini meanwhile that your friends and resource na wo hono na mahama na wini kan oba mi abon hu no ba mi awonya correct kremoni o mi kremoni on kwashran yo e tabu haram se wo vote until wa kwashran to me friends in edua no wo monpae ma wo kremoni be no kremoni wono monsa baomia wono monsa kremoni anisa wo twantro baomia wo twantro ne ntro no so enye no
urefi bako akabako kremoni ya on wipreko baomia wipreko
Cremonia will be preco.
Baumia you preco. And they met my catcher.
When you know, Quanya, Wabanum.
May I say, all right, American Muslim, no. Hello, caller. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Kevin.
Good evening.
Yeah, this is Jaula from Tamale.
Jaula, go ahead.
What are they trying to hide? So, if NDC say that they should look into the register, they should allow them.
Yeah, Ghanaian.
They should allow them. Because my problem is that why the smaller parties are keep quiet?
There's nothing.
Is it only NDC?
There's nothing like smaller party. Don't let them deceive you. There's nothing like smaller party
Why?
in Ghana.
Okay. If you do not find anything wrong, we said that we have found something wrong in the register, then they should allow that to go. So Kevin, what should let us read?
Thank you very much. Hello, caller. Hello. All right. Hello, caller. The whole system is jammed now. Hello. Asemo. Hello, caller. Okay, time crash on Yapong. Because and I don't know what's going on, but everything is a mess now. Yeah. Okay, Mami Shawaha. The lines are quite busy. I try my best here, and I'm not for doing some shudder, but main shudder. It's everybody's trying to come through the line. Edding. Hello, caller. Hello. No. Yeah, it's tough. Inti is here na the Ben said Mami Shaha for no so me area. Hello, caller. Whole system is jammed. They are not even coming through. Obia mobia kwine. In this obia mobia kwine, a better ni akasa. Asable. All right. But okay. It's looking like say Yabepon Wahande. Yabepon Wahande. Obia person my chance man and yonkwa fre. Obi fre. We should say. What is even this? What's going on here? Hello, caller.
Hello, Kevin.
Yes, Kasamitio.
But me say and the information we have now. I'm say gum. Why said that so or koyena you a voter region. Me pe say obe check isa adiana na omo tunso hia gu no. It sounds who say Asante region. I'm say na na do na push ni say onkoye na you at the saying who and the message will be brave say obe try with your best to say uni hope for the bekasa na omuntu nsuhie ngu no understand say the all ye nyina na they counter sister Sandefona tiasie it's na do and them hu na wo di Sandefona tiasie to no to fa kwan bi so no masman wo who say on mess say vote.
But I say thank you very much. Hello, caller. I am on trying to stick it to what we discussed today, Mr. Moa. Why, me pamucho. Hello. Hello. Okay, my man for call her. Hello, caller. Good evening.
Hello, Kevin.
Yes,
good
sir.
Evening.
Patrick Asa.
Good evening. Hello, Kevin. Good evening.
Good evening, it's you.
Good evening. Yeah, this is Moro, Columbus.
Go ahead.
The truth is, yeah, also no or Tiasha, or Pebabi, or Kotiasha. The Omo Yenina, they are just making noise.
Meda Siboro.
Kuna kati ni udodo wa wate.
Eba choka samitio. Kasamitio. Aha.
Enyi izo oni. Ezo ni zo wate untimi aba.
Oye den oho.
Enyi ọba so ọba bẹbua kowu kwate sẹ apieni ẹpẹsẹ hanu ntikọ wulitimi bẹbua no ana wulitimi bẹ apieni sẹ ọmọma ne bẹ sika dan makoro anya de ọbẹ pẹni because kowu kwate wọ disappoint bua sẹ youth no papa nye easy o ama ọma kan ọsẹ
apieni ọkọ independent ana.
ayi ọbẹ independent nye easy o nani bra abere no ntama kowu kwate nkura de ọbẹ yẹ bia nye yie. Wako fasa mini mwenye na bakura mfa isi obwase ezo obwase ayede de pa Kevin obwase west ayede de nye easy zo go kwate ne to sadende.
Beda sipa, thank you very much. Hello, caller. Hello.
Yeah, Kevin.
Yeah.
Hello, Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin.
Yeah,
you see what they were saying, then a press conference said it was Nanabi who started it. They are just trying to gather momentum for their fan base. Their fan base is not going to help them.
All right. Thank you very much. Now, Mamika Sembina Mempong, bloggers, the Munchan Farmer NPP supporters, no? And, okay. Mamika Bibinche, 5 minutes, Namika Semwe, NPP for Muntiemi Pa. And way it goes to NPP, Muamudi NPP, Chino, Mamika Bibinche Mwende. Debi Amekacham said the things I know in the NPP, majority of Muamudi and winning. You have the right to follow any political party you want, but I'm going to advise you, NPP young men and women, and Muamudi NPP chi enyumbre, because I feel so semekachamo. And I have a lot of friends or more NPP mo. And yet more form, more stro. Mumpeni for no more stropano. Regional ministers, cabinet, omomotina cabinet, mobile 3, omoyam down for 4. They are on my phone. I talk to them every day. Mumpeni for more stro or more the positions. Some of them are my friends. The kind of things it be a personal. I don't talk about it. But I'm going to be very honest with Muamudi MPP. They have started changing into other people's names. They are more contracts. They have started changing the names for people to front for them. I can tell you on authority, we are MPP in our Shemia. MPP, omo deceive, omo lose elections. TMA, we are a young man. Now also we are party agent. We are DNDing. Ukunwama MPP. Modiba umiabeba power. I am telling you today. They are deceiving you people. They know deep down in Peniforum what party they have met diplomats from the Jubilee House to more party leadership. They know for a fact, say, elections, you've lost it. They have done internal polls, by 12. They have lost it. Nane Kufuado. When was the last time Mote say or Kase BM Osaka BM say he will not hand over to anybody apart from the party? Matibida Vijay. So a young man now was Shemia. Misika me wo unyebi because any other member ma. Usika wo me nyebi because any other member me. Without party way, I can still be who I am. And a fact. The crowd made to my culture that this is the time. So also MPP more from Wagene. They are just deceiving you. Mahamudu Baumia, the internal team members are catching and say we lose elections. He knows. NPP constitution actually say Samuko oppositioner 1 year pepe. I will say we flag bearer. Baumia dia all is trying to get the base now to like him before he leaves power. Omo to dan wa abrochire. Omo to dan wa abrochire. Imbebi mi tu mo den constituency for sika ba mo fanya investment. More regional, more district sika be kan won sa fire investment. Part way the sika ba J the fire investment. Because omo mo sro no omo wie sika to protect themselves when they leave power. Jana me ya pa ne omo ayamo small appointments. Omo no mo be chire omo. The power sa. I'm being real with you. Omo mo sro no, they have money to stay in court. Mo ayamo small NYA, NYD mo amugje sa appointment no. Anna Misumamo. Yesterday I was talking to one of your big guys. I'm saying, we know we have lost the elections, but we cannot go out and tell our base say they should stay home. Enti adie bia omodi mu ye bia no, they know deep down they can't win the elections. Spiritually, they even know they can't win the elections. They know. Ekufuado, the spiritual father of Benin, he knows he can't win the elections. The things I know. You people, I'm just talking to the young people. Listen to your heart. Party the Sikaba J fire investment. You can't win these elections. Sende yabu kuwa yabu kwa. Sende because of Baumia Udinechi, we lose juma kwa. It is important. Say moi, we are young people now with the MPP, be smart. But we are starting a campaign. Prominent people or MPP want to obey Dinechi. They don't want to anger the NDC. And I won't study here. More young ones than with the MPP, you know. But we are starting a campaign. Prominent ones are now mujina stage. Eddie Ekufuaduechi, our MPP Momo than who. When we so be the name, apart from Kennedy, are all set it sharp on Baumia. Kennedy, he's just selfish. Kennedy is selfish. Kennedy is a criminal. On Napo a lot of deals our energy ministry. He's just doing Napo a favor. Kennedy will never follow Baumia because I can the Baumia who Kennedy there. So don't think say Kennedy is following Baumia campaign because of Baumia. Has Kennedy emphatically tell you say tutia eye NDC ma Baumia president on Kebi? He knows. In the majority of omuye superpowers or MPP, they have moved away from Baumia's campaign because they are scared of John Mahama. They are scared of John Mahama, what he would do, because they know power will change. And they don't even want to mount stage and speak against John Mahama. So what's the Baumia campaigner? There's no prominent person. Omudi, Ekufuadu, cheer about power, mounting stage for Baumia. They are not doing it because they know the reality. They know they will lose the elections. They know after this election is going to be difficult. What makes John Mahama very difficult to predict and say in his political life, we have not been able to predict Mahama till date. NDC Fokra, they have not been able to predict Mahama because that is his nature as a politician or your experienced politician. If you can predict your leader, if you can predict a candidate you are putting forward, then you have a problem. On John Mahama, how he brought Nana Opoku-Agyeman to Ghanaians, everybody was shocked. And I'm a yes, that is what experienced politicians do. In the NPP leadership, no more no. They don't want to anger John Mahama. So they have stayed away from Baumia's campaign. Hardly do you hear those words from them again. They don't. Because more they are going to make you the target. Power Sasan. I'm advising you, the young ones, be smart. Obeka se Kevin Taylor Kaye. Be smart. Ask yourself why boys, any girls are no munyina Jubilee House and the omunyina so moko parliament. Ask yourself why. Ask yourself, say, Adentina, Omo no muye Jubilee House nyina, including Omo Krampa. Near whom say Omo Krampa, they don't deserve to come to parliament. The reason is that Yakache Bimu say that is the only place they can find protection. Eugene Asenso Boachi Akuraho, Samuel Abujinapo Ofri, Jubilee House Akuraho, Ewana, Charles Bisu of Jubilee House of Pasora Parliament, Jefferson Saki or Jubilee House of Pasora Parliament, Akusia Menu or Yejumama, Rebecca Kufa of Pasora Parliament, Pius Hajide, visa racketeering, criminal, Cron 4 or Soso Bekoji. Many of them in the Jubilee House. Babu Sahun, Adentra, why? What is why? So why you do Jubilee House as Ghana? Why do you want to enter parliament? For one thing, for protection. Me, we MPP ni amentan because ende me nam Ghana na me car pim na car no eja tom na me shem na me pese me pie na MPP ni humia ebi obeje me nkwa saa na me so me ko hu obi na ebi an car pim na ohia mmoa na me drive me mbusa se party ben na wo enti enya personal. I don't hate NPP people. I hate the leadership. I hate the leadership. This leadership is terrible. It's my advice to you, the young ones, be smart. Mo amudi MPP, you know, be smart. Right? I'm not going to say much, but what I can tell you is say, so with the MPP, be smart.